Right, guys. Well, last week you boarded an explorator ship that seems to have been infected with the little virus. So, would anyone like to run through what you did last week?
Yeah, actually, I think I'll do that here. So we pretty much two sessions ago we started our boarding of the ship. We kind of got the hangar bay cleared out. Then it ended on a note of a door opening up and a firing squad showing up. And then after that last session, we cleared out that firing squad. I believe OX managed to pull out a jammer and literally jammed all the mechanical enemies nearby and just completely stunned them. And then we moved up, cleared it from there. We came to like a catwalk. I happened to somehow magically bullseye some dude in his forehead. Got shot in the leg by another guy. We bullseyed him, and then we found out that there's some serious heresy on this ship. And I believe that was the note we ended on.
Yeah, that's a pretty good summary of the entire thing.
If I remember correctly, this was the last thing. Oh, we lost someone.
Yeah, Tom Berry. Yep.
If I remember correctly, when we left or when we stopped, we had just burned that one guy's body and kicked him into the cavern.
Yes.
And then
Or
I believe that was
close to it.
Yeah, and then I believe that was the end, unless Saxius had something else he revealed at the very end that I forgot about.
A specific, some sort of dog tag that was revealed to certain players.
After the dog tag.
No, after the dog tags. No, I don't think I had anything after that. I mean, you found that there was a tunnel where these guys were crawling out from.
Right. Okay.
Which we can collapse with grenade fire soon enough.
Yes. So.
Why stop with grenades?
Good question indeed. Now, I'm just going to be copying some of these soldiers over here and just going to get rid of Steven's token just so we have it all.
The Red Baron is back at the ship.
Yeah.
He's looking after the ship, and as well as Mr. Thomulus. At least for
Let's
the time being.
be real, Thomulus still knocked the fuck out.
Until he's not. Game logic.
That's naturally how it all works. Alrighty. So, you guys have been pushing in, and effectively you've made your first beachhead, so to speak, which is being established. You get news in from Lieutenant Haken, that they too have made their preparations. They warn you that they've faced quite a bit of obstacles, though not with as severe losses as they would have expected. They too have managed to establish a beachhead, and you find that there is a specific set of stairs. As at the moment, Hakon is not encouraging the usage of elevators, given how this virus, this control that the machine or that the tech priest seemed to have or could have would be a danger. So at the moment they're all using stairs to bring resources up and down between the groups of you. So you've got some very narrow connections between everyone. And yeah, with that said, you have paired and you're ready for moving further in.
Indeed.
By the way, did you guys get that speech ready?
Speech?
Yeah, Matthias and the father wanted to do a speech to the men about the incident. I did a security thing last game. It was really fucking good.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I can definitely I can definitely pull a speech out of the ether.
Yeah, because you and the father wanted to mention to the men something, and I
Yes.
made sure that you guys got through all the men on all around.
Gotcha.
Well, for continuity, it would make more sense to wait till we're back on the ship. For now, we're in a combat environment. This is no time. Everybody, we'll just continue, get done here, and then back on the ship, we'll we'll debrief.
Oh, well, I think what he was talking about was I was planning to make a speech to steel the men against the foes that we've encountered and we recognize that we're facing at this
Gotcha.
point.
Okay.
You know, something to
Mhm.
stir them to, one, of course, guard their minds and their souls against any and all.
Mhm. I see what. Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, that was you were in this session, but we
Gotcha.
left off on a good note of that. Did a good enough tech use for you guys to get.
Gotcha. All right, I don't
Yeah,
mind lead.
it was a 17 and
Oh, nice.
8.8 points of success.
Yeah, I will definitely not push that by the wayside. So I am ready to wing a speech here if the father doesn't object.
If you want to go, yeah, I do not object.
All right.
If you'd like me to speak, give a speak, but I think it would be prudent. It would, yeah, it would be prudent if you did it.
Understood. All right. Well then, with of course the men performing the the circle of protection, I will have like the command staff kind of gather around me so that when the my little dude comes over to relay the picked feed for any holograms and then audio for everything else.
Yep.
Yeah. So with that, once it starts broadcasting,
Echo will stay on scout duty.
gotcha. Allies and brothers in arms of House Atreides, and esteemed mechanicus, we face before us the ultimate arch-enemy, the foes of mankind and of the Omnissiah as a whole. They blaspheme not only the machine itself, but the souls of the very people on this ship. Steel yourselves against them. Look to your officers and men should you have questions, but understand this. All but the most faithful on this ship have been damned by action, by thought, and by dedication of their very souls. Think not that these people are your friends. Think not that these people are your comrades. They have made their decisions, and they have stood against the will of the Emperor and the Omnissiah, as he gestures to appear with the wrecked machines and mechanicus, probably standing very cold next to one, but you can clearly tell it got wrecked by a mechanicus.
Mhm.
They stand against their very handlers because of the abomination of code interjected into them by the enemies of mankind. And so I say, steel yourself. Remember the teachings of the God Emperor, that he is your protection. He is your shield, and we are his hammer against such foes. They cannot stand against the might of mankind and the might of the iron will of the Omnissiah. We have with us not only representatives of the Mechanicus, who are bold and powerful in their movements, but the faithful and true, as he gestures towards the father as it pans to, like, basically, I mean, there's a heretic body, but it's been cooked. And probably your flamer's still ready to burn stuff, so it's like it looks fire as all get out. So stand firm, look to your officers for guidance, and know that the Emperor with this day is with us! Imperator! Was it? Yeah, Imperator Volt! And then, like, it just, from there, it just cuts out.
That sounds good. I'll give a +10 for command for the duration of this expedition.
Exactly. Salute of the makes a sign of the Aquila to the men around him as they're staring. And then from there he's like, all right, and then he'll judge. Oh God, hold on. Oh my God, I gave people titles when I fucking forget them.
It happens.
Arcus, your lead.
Yes, my lord. All right. Let's see here. Pull this back up.
By the way, sex is that includes my hatred, so I get a plus 20 rep.
Oh, absolutely. This stuff stacks.
Fire.
Oh. Yep.
Oh wow, he's actually taking lead. As
No,
his men are like,
I,
nah.
I meant to move these guys first.
Gotcha, and yes, of course, this body gets kicked into the chasm as it is a heretic.
Hey,
Dirty.
artist, make sure Echo, since you have Echo locked on you, make him in front of you guys.
Remember,
Murdoch,
Murdoch down here, I
This
believe.
is where the map ends.
No, down here
That's where
is
it continues.
the next area. Right down here is what Sexia said, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
We're just gonna plant charges here at the mine, or I don't know what to call it, mine. The
Tunnel.
Yeah, the tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel.
Rubble tunnel.
We're gonna blow them before we leave.
Okay. So you
So
blow
we're not blowing them right away, but we are gonna blow them later.
Okay, and make sure Echo's always in front of you, because I'd rather Echo die before your troops.
Fair enough. Oh, hold on. Oh no, he's in the chasm.
No, not like this. I don't have
Oh,
spider legs yet.
yes.
I don't have spider legs yet.
You seem like
As he-
crawling up. It's like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god.
Okay, just letting everybody know that I also have a plus 10 for hatred against Selenesh. Just letting you know.
Cool. I guess with that, we are going to go to the next part of the map.
Yes,
All
right.
right. Do you want us all just bunch up together?
No.
Oh, you already had us all laid out.
Yes.
Where's Echo?
No.
That's a good question, isn't it? Just
Gone.
forgot to copy him.
That's a.
Gone forever.
Where's my baby Echo?
Where are my shield brethren?
I've tried to copy all of them, so one. Here we are.
1 second. So we came down from here, right? Or over here?
It was that way,
Okay. So, guys, let me have Echo look around the room first before you guys move up like that.
May I make a awareness just to remind everyone real quick on the equipment acquired from the last setup. The advanced helmets, not only do they have a Vox inside of them, they also have heightened senses, and you have awareness versus hidden. So
Yes.
I think that technically means you're allowed to make awareness checks versus things.
Anything that's hidden. Yeah, so anything that I put on the map that I put in the GM position, I can call
that's-
for you to do an awareness to then basically become aware of it.
The spooky, we're gonna get wrecked layer.
So technically, we have dwarven sense for secret doors.
Exactly. That's exactly what you have, but against enemies or hidden things.
That's
Yes.
nice. I approve.
Okay. We're gonna send Echo up to the next corridor or the next intersection.
Check the boxes first. Check those boxes first.
Oh, trust me.
Stop.
Oh, yep. Everyone, stop what you're doing. The
That's why
GM
this
just
is
said
important.
stop out loud.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm just gonna because
There we go.
there.
Had to. I spawned in Servo Skull #1. The bestest of Servo Skulls.
Because as it appears when Echo moves up there, these
No!
guys drop down
Echo!
and they are attacking Echo.
No, Echo, my baby.
Todd
Dodge,
is...
Echo, dodge. Serpentine. Serpentine back.
Oh my god.
Screams and zeros and ones. Serpentine!
Yeah, you have it fly up, but unfortunately because it's a server skull, it's not exactly dodging.
I know.
Just-
Damn
Are
you,
you
Murdoch.
saying-
I know you did this to him. Echo didn't know.
The
I didn't
whole...
know this was gonna happen. Wait, don't we still have the jammer activated? Shouldn't they be jammed?
Mm-mm.
No.
We turned it off because if you
So-
just leave it on...
And then we
Thought-
turned it back on for a short bit.
No,
No,
okay.
you did. So you
No, no, no,
did.
no.
You didn't
Okay.
change the frequency. However, I've done some rolls.
They have adapted.
Oh no.
Yeah, so this thing comes flying down, and Echo, after having dodging with like 1, 2, 3, so
20
like
legs.
six swords, gets hit by 1.
Baby, come back to me, come, quick.
Small Echo! He's tender and defenseless, you
I will
monsters!
give you a medal if you survive.
He will not.
He's badly damaged, so you can call him back.
I will. How many
Come
spaces
back.
can I move?
You can move
My
him.
my Night Stalkers would like to take 2 shots at those fuck boys down the
I
hall.
was gonna say, well, first and foremost, let's figure out what is a standard Servo Skull's movement. It is puny, which is a -2, but it has flyer 6, so it can move technically 6 meters on a half walk, 12 on a full run or a full walk, and then 18 on a charge.
He's charging.
He's finna. Well, I mean, if he can, he did just get domestic
I told
violence.
him to get his ass back here. He should know better.
He's full of running when
He has his
when
tiny
Oryx
little.
calls.
He has his little vestigial tail between his legs.
Okay.
Where did they
now that-
touch you?
Okay, now that Echo is back, is there any friendlies down that hallway that we can see?
Not you can see.
They look like they're friendly, gonna poke ya.
They wish to give you medical treatment.
Say what? Sorry, Matthias. What?
I was joking. They wish to poke you for medical reasons. To
Okay,
find out
so
if you die from swords.
Do you want that hallway cleared?
I got this. We've
Got it? Okay.
yeah. Remember, my guys have they have Econ assault stubbers, so they're gonna.
Oh yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Matthias wishes to look over here when he gets the chance.
I'm gonna have them. Well, actually, hold on. What's the range on a frag again?
Your
That's
strength.
your strength.
Time
Strength times 2 is so.
2? Yeah, 2, 3.
It's I think it's like
Wait, is it
3.
2 or 3?
I have
I think
grenade
it's
on
3.
here. Yeah, it's strength
Pretty
strength bonus times 3. So if they have a 4, it's 12 meters. If they have a 3, it's 9 meters.
Ooh, that's a 13-meter throw.
There we go. This is how I want.
Well, I think, what is it? If they throw hard enough, if they push, what is it? They can go further, but if you fudge up, it's bad.
Yeah, they have a strength of 45.
So
but,
that's a
yeah, it's
12.
like,
They can go
yeah,
12
it's
meters.
12.
Yeah, so they can shoot all the way up here, but remember, grenades have also got like an area of effect of another 3 meters. So they'll go out to like there.
Oh, perfect. Then we'll just have them do that.
Okay.
Oh, I swear to God, if they fucking botch the roll. Swear to God. Matthias swears to the God Emperor.
I swear to the God, Emperor, ballistic skill for throwing.
Yep.
Any modifiers?
I can't think of any. Can you?
Other than...
What about,
never mind.
what about that speech that he just gave about kicking the shit out of heretics?
I think he said specifically that was to command.
Okay.
Those two
Well, I mean, they were nearby when they heard it.
It doesn't improve their ballistic skills.
Doesn't make them throw harder, it just makes them tactics harder.
Yep. It's all good.
I mean, that was a good roll, regardless. 23, there you go.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, that's still good.
Anyways, I guess we're rolling for initiative now.
No,
Not yet.
They're staying there because they've been ordered to you know,
Is that? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying that they've been ordered to stay there. So they're staying there. They're literally just trying to hover back up now that their enemy is gone.
But does the grenade catch them?
Yes, it does.
And does it destroy them?
Well, you need to roll me some damage here, so that's going to be 2d10.
That is true. So
It hit them. Are they dead? What?
are they dead? I don't know. God damn it.
They
This is
soon
like-
will be.
Fucking hell! I could have swore I added grenades to their character sheet earlier this week.
You have grenades, I believe, on the average Dynasty soldiers, so you can just roll that one.
Yeah, or the sergeant.
One of the two.
There it is. So 2 of them threw frags, so it'd be 40-10.
Well, It'd be 2d10, 2d10. So just click damage twice.
Okay.
Because damage doesn't
Yeah.
stack like that, or else it'd be very broken when like 4 Space Marines all fire Astartes pattern bolters at you. It'd be like, well, I mean, you take like 16d10 DL3 or 4.
Oh wait, did I click the wrong? Oh,
Yes,
damage.
you
that's
clicked
what I need to
attack. You didn't click damage. There you go.
Okay.
There's the first one. There's the second one.
All right. So let's see here.
And blast 3.
They're still alive and they hover up into the ceiling again.
There you go.
Back.
They look badly damaged. They look really badly damaged from all of those grenades. Like some of them are just like as they get back up there, like almost falling again.
There we go. Guns at the ready. All right, ready to
Audere,
rock.
tell the machine spirit says they're gay.
At this point, since the Arcus is leading the men over here, Matthias will be like, "Men, be at the ready!" And he, like, points down this direction as he sees clearly that this is a door. He's, like, concerned. And he'll actually, check the auspex that he has on his equipment.
Sure.
Can I make, what kind of, is that like a tech use check plus
So
whatever?
You can either use tech use, or you can use awareness, or you can use your scrutiny.
Got you. I thought I had one on me. Hold on, it might be on actually Jaeger. I'll have to grab it off of him.
That's my tech use on Echo to fix him.
Yep, auspex. All right. Is the auspex? I forgot. Is it a plus 10 to awareness checks?
Plus 10, yep.
Okay. All right. Then I will make that awareness check. Did you say? What did you say? Either per was it awareness or tech use?
Awareness, scrutiny, or tech use.
Okay. Then we'll use awareness. Badly.
Ugh.
Beep
Yeah,
boop
it's not
beep.
the-
Look at that.
It's just you looking at it. It's just like it doesn't make sense to you what it's trying to tell you.
Gotcha.
So you just thinking like, okay, like it's giving you readings, but it doesn't. You can't really make sense of what it is.
Yeah, it's telling me like in binary, and I'm like, what? This isn't this isn't low gothic. What the hell? He doesn't hit it because he's not foolish, but he's slightly perturbed. He obviously thinks that there's a problem over here, so he's like, man, be at the ready. As he, of course, is a greedy little piggy.
Mm-hmm.
And kinda, oh my god, I'm just trying to select certain models, and it's not helping. There we go. Kinda checks down on whatever this stuff is. What does this look like? Can I make another awareness check?
Yes.
What this stuff is. It just looks, I mean, I know it looks like rubble, but it might be something useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can go over and
Still
go over it.
terrible.
Well, you're reading over it. You can see that they've been labeled, but because like the cargo's been like put upside down, sideways, and all of these things, it's difficult to make out what everything is. Like you see, some of it seems to be mechanical stuff, like things that you would have, like it says bionics, but then you have other things which is called like jars of important organs, and you just can't make head or reason of any of this. And another one says, cargo not to be put upside down, and you're reading it upside down.
Rip whatever gentle thing was inside of there.
Exactly.
Or dumped out. He says, ah yes, all of this claimed in the name of House Atreides, of course. And then walks back off.
Yep.
After seeing that a disgruntled Matthias, I would like to use an awareness roll and to see if I can see anything over here that he might have missed, or I could understand better.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now question for you. I do have foresight. Do I get how does that? We've never actually. I've never actually used that yet. And it says after studying a problem, I gain +10. But I don't know if that works in this case. It's an intelligence though. So I'm not entirely sure if that would work in this situation.
You can exchange that out for perception if you'd like to. I don't see this having a problem for this specifically.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. That would be all right.
Yep.
So, and we don't get any other modifier, correct?
I can't think of any unless you can
Yeah, I
think of
didn't think
additional.
so. No, I was just making sure I wasn't missing anything.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
Have we done the normal ritual of everyone cleansing themselves of dice of rolls?
Cleanse yourself.
Terrible
of
rolls?
the
No,
taint
we
of
have
the
not
taint.
actually.
I haven't. Okay.
I like
Okay,
how
on
you
the-
burn a 5 right out the gate. Well,
No, it's a 1d100. There's a difference.
no, that was a 5. You rolled a 5. You rolled a
Well-
5, which means next roll you're gonna get shot in the other leg.
There we go.
All right, I'm going to. Oh, there was an 83. Looking for. Oh, there's a 5 for me
Hey,
as well.
look, that's a 5.
Yep.
So,
And a 3.
question: how was it we were getting roll multipliers of 8 that one session? Was Saxius doing some fuckery?
Stopping.
Is that how that
What?
happened before?
Multipliers
Remember
of
that
8.
one session we were joking about corn, and because we kept getting like roll numbers? of
No,
8?
no, that was just us rolling 8s. That was just everyone rolling 8s.
I
think-
I had sat down with the Mountain Dew and the Doritos in my house, and I had made a pentagram to the dice that we drew.
And on
And
each point of the star was Gamer Girl bathwater.
Exactly.
God.
Gosh.
And unfortunately, I seem to have misdirected their attention towards the wrong dice.
I've been watching Duck Seed and RVs.
Are we
VR.
carrying that roll, or would you like me to roll again? I don't care either way.
No, that rule is unfortunately staying.
No, that's
Oof.
fine.
Ah.
So unless you are either spending more time investigating or you are changing the parameters of which you're looking at things, that's the only reason for, and that's the only times I can see you having a new roll.
I will glance back over at Matthias and ask him, are we in a holding pattern for a minute so I may observe this longer, or are we on the move?
With that statement, so Matthias would, in my mind, kind of know what important cargo looks like. Like, it would kind of stand out to him being an officer on the bridge. And can I make yet another roll to see if this cargo is actually kind of reminiscent of that?
Sure.
Just like straight intelligence in the end of the day.
Yep.
On a side note, Matthias, I tell you, Echo is back up and running in full capacity.
A boon of the Emperor from this treacherous ambush. There you go. There's a 12. Does this look like important cargo?
It looks like a mix of important cargo with everything else. So, from what you're able to tell, like, it's normal things that you would then find on your typical explorator ship.
Gotcha. Okay.
With the occasional thing of like medical stuff here and there. Nothing which is really, how would you put it? Nothing which is really sort of like catching your eye. Like it's sort of relevant, sort of not. So
Got you.
it looks like it's just them like taking everything that they need and want, and just like bulkily throwing it up there.
Why, hello,
Gotcha.
Jackie.
Greetings, Master Tomulus. Yes.
The IRS has arrived to audit your life.
He's that man.
The IRS is here.
What is he doing here? In the suit.
The Emperor protects. Greetings,
Always.
Master Tomulus.
If he's here, can you bring me back my two other men then?
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
did not mean to move you. Meant to move
Like
the goodest
they
of boys.
escorted him back.
Yes,
Bork.
they will bring him to the group.
As he has been straightened out, with many beeps, boops, and zeros and ones.
Thank you.
We slapped his pee-pee a few times.
Wow. Mechanicus also biologus.
Anomalous, please be more careful in the future.
As he is waking up. Rip.
I slap him with my mechadendrite.
It's a very metallic slap.
Softly yet sensually as it caresses the armor.
Focus. Shiny. I witnessed you, Matthias, and I am not pleased.
Wait, did you just say Matthias?
Sorry. Anomalous.
Matthias looks back like, the fuck did you just say? Mr. Pilkington will hear this.
Wrong hair.
What did you just say, you little toaster fucker?
Right? But Mr. Pilkington will hear of this.
He's just like, oh yeah? Well, the
Sorry.
machine
Okay,
scan
let's
says
move on.
you're...
Yep, yeah,
Anyway.
sorry, we're all memeing.
All right, I'll get Pilkington's murder bot back out.
Oh god, right.
I
Stomp,
accept this
stomp.
Cleansing.
Now I need everyone to roll your initiative.
Yes, finally!
Good.
What did I just walk into?
Roll initiative.
Any modifier.
My boy, you've come to the moment of sight.
Any modifiers that is relevant for your character? Yes, please.
Do remember that, I believe the Arcus has combat formation, so any and all troops, in air quotes, around us have the ability to use his intelligence modifier if it's greater than their agility. Looking at the
If you're
mechanical
smart,
boys.
yeah. If you're smart, it's better than using agility.
Right? What
So
is
what
what
does
is
that
your
mean?
intelligence modifier?
It lets you swap out using
what
instead
is
of
your-
using agility as a modifier, you can substitute your intelligence as
What-
as your
What is your
Okay.
intelligence modifier?
But what is that? I'm sorry, I'm not picking up
modifier
what
is
things
like
are now.
so. Here's an example.
Oh
So
my
God.
No. Let me. So
No.
effectively, he has a thing that allows you to, if he has a better intelligence than your agility, you can take the better modifier for your initiative, so that you have a choice. So at the moment,
I'm happy with taking that.
So
Yep.
my intelligence is a +5, and my agility is a +4. I get.
It's
+5 instead.
I was gonna
Maybe
say
it's
it's
creature.
his. No,
Creature.
it's the Arcus's intelligence,
Okay.
Oh,
not mine.
yeah, mine are both at 4. Oh, I thought it was per person.
No, it's
Okay.
just you. Because I think the way it's described is, you basically place people in the combat formation, so much so that when the enemy comes out, they are prepared to engage. Basically, is the fluff for it.
Okay, well that makes mine an 8.
Gotcha. Okay.
You should be able to amend any modifiers in the turn order, as I am going to have a little bit of a mare trying to add all of these tokens in.
Understandable.
You could probably just do groups if you really wanted to, Saxius. Like
Fuck
the
it,
sh-
that's what I'm gonna do now.
the shield guys here, and then like the gunners there, and then shields there and gunners there, because
Yeah.
doing each individual one is just insane.
Yeah,
like a billion people.
flamers, Then you do.
I am going to move my token though, as I would have been more focused, like I said originally, with this side of the thing and down here.
Who touched my baby Echo?
I'm sorry, I moved Echo and not Skullbot
Yeah.
Boyo. Where did he
Yeah,
go?
I'll get you a skullbot boy.
He should be on the map. I don't know where he went. He
Yeah.
might have gone where Master Tumulus was? No?
Here he was, underneath the Thumulus.
How dare you, Tumulus? I mean, you're sexy in that armor, but servo bolt gun is servo bolt gun.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it this way, so it's a 4.
Ooh, we are a big, spicy group. Jesus. Rip if grenades.
Yes. Well, guys, the go on.
I still don't know what I added in my modifier. That's all.
Just add
sorry,
1d10 plus your agility. The 10's place of your agility, buddy. So the modifier, whenever it's... But
When I, here's where I'm messing up. When I hit initiative, the little button on the left on the
Oh.
bottom, it pops up modifier.
Oh.
What do I put in there? That's what I've been trying to
Oh.
figure out.
Hold on.
4.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on. Don't you have paranoid?
Yes.
Paranoid affects your agility, does it not?
Isn't
it a plus something?
Yeah, oh, that's right. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to remember. It's plus
You're
2.
welcome.
So I
Plus
get
2,
plus
so
6.
it's just plus 2.
6.
No, it automatically
because-
adds your agility, I believe.
Yeah, no, not the one that
No?
I made. The one
Oh.
I made is like a quick
I
one
remember.
because
Yes. Now
okay.
I remember. It's 6. I have to put in a 6. Is my
There you go.
modifier.
because
That's
Finley's sheet just will not play game.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I forgot.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Uh-huh. I don't know why.
Don't know what you.
It just
Well, it's
doesn't-
it's because you have faith rather than tech use. Just putting it out
There
there.
you go.
His face is his shield.
Let me guess. He rolled a 10. No. Okay.
No, actually, I rolled a 3.
But with a plus 6, it don't matter. I think you still rolled higher than most of the other player characters. Yeah.
Let me see here. As everyone else, Matthias, you got a 6.
Yeah, rip.
Super. And Sleepy Tonberry. Fight me. Got a 9.
My-
And Thubus.
My one question is, would these guys right here have a held action since I was yelling at them to watch the store?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. Because I was super concerned for a moment. I'm like, hey, oh.
Yeah,
Quick-
right now all my troopers are guarding the rear, so
Got you. Quick question, Darkus.
Yes.
Did you mean for both actual heavy weapons to just be over here?
Yes.
Okay,
that's
all right.
the way through.
That's fair.
Because they're watching a long ass hallway.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay. The door opens.
Of course. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. That was my idea. That was the
Is
thought.
that a reactor?
No. That's not the reactor. The reactor is bigger.
What is that?
What is?
That's a good tech use in 01 question.
Yeah.
Cogboy, tell us what it is.
He gets to react right now.
At the moment, these guys are going to be shooting first. I'm just going to do it right.
Okay, so,
So on my turn, I will figure out.
all right, let me find my. First off, let me measure.
So
Oh
they're
yeah,
all
they
within-
can throw frags. So
Yep.
they're gonna throw right
into the middle of it. Yep.
Yeah, clear that shit out. So it's gonna be 4. So we find them.
Can you enlarge one of those tokens? I want to see what that looks like.
Can you enlarge them with your eyeballs?
Oh wow.
Mm.
Oh fuck beans.
Jesus.
Yeah, no. I was like, what is that? Oh my.
So I guess only one grenade gets in there.
It's
Well-
actually not as good as you think. So 3 of them are going to be bouncing around, which means that you need to give me a
Scatter roll.
1d10, a scatter roll. So 1d10 for each of them. So that means that they can now go in any direction for at least like 10 meters. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so
Oh!
we'll take.
Oh!
No, it's alright. It's alright. It's we'll
That's
take the
the-
top one.
That's
So,
oh, okay.
So give me the first one, a 1d 10 for the meters it bounces or it mislands in this direction.
I just rolled 3 1d10s. Do you want
Yeah.
me to re-roll this?
Yeah,
Okay.
re-roll.
No. We'll take it one at a time. So the first one was a 5. We'll move the
Okay.
turn order.
There's a 5, a 3, and a 10.
So he's saying roll 1d10.
Okay.
Just one.
Just one, yeah.
Whoop. Whoops.
Oh, that's a 0.
My
What?
no,
It
my
lands.
Wait,
no,
what?
my no.
Oh,
that
you
was-
slash 1d0.
my
Got
my,
you.
my finger slipped.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
fine.
6 meters.
That goes 3. So it lands here.
Yeah. Still out of
Oof.
range.
Oof.
Still out of range.
Oh.
So basically, yeah, it bounces around, so that's fine. So we'll take the second one, which is free. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Give me a 1d10.
Dude, what? Why did I?
So it lands here, that's fine.
Okay.
And then we'll take the 10th one.
Can I fate point that 10 by any chance?
It looks like it's gonna roll
Yeah.
backwards, but I don't know. Let's see.
So it's gonna go this way. It's gonna go further in. So give me.
Oh
another 10.
boy. Towards the big glowy bit, which is a concern.
Oh, no. Are we about to
Concern.
get irradiated? Is that what's gonna happen?
So
The
it's gonna land
mechanicus
in
care
here.
not.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent roll right there.
Yeah. Give me. I'm just gonna ask for a luck roll because I've added in that the floor right there is actually broken up.
What's a luck roll exactly? Is it just another?
D100?
D100 you call high or low, and then basically 50 is just a like dealer's choice.
So I think you have to call before you roll, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna call high.
Okay.
Haha! Haha!
Thank you. It goes down the drain here and disappears, so it won't be effective.
But he called high. I'm just kidding. Oh, you're calling whether or not he has it higher than yours. Got it.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Okay.
So you've got one that actually lands in there.
All right. Let me roll damage.
That's a lot of boyos.
There's a lot of
Ooh.
boys.
God, they're just. Oh.
There's a few few different boyos, but in reality, it'd kind of be hard to actually see them in the midst of that.
Yeah. It sort of goes off, but you're realizing now that you've shredded their clothes that they're wearing flak armor, which is designed to absorb frag damage.
Man, it really is a good thing that we brought melted gun and bolt pistols.
Yeah.
Move through the
Anyway,
grenades, though. You're shieldman.
Yeah.
Alright, so they've held their action. These guys are going to be holding their actions. In the meantime, this group is just going to be lobbing themselves.
Oh, they're gonna be
Yeah.
sprinting at us. Gotcha. There you go.
Yeah.
With the the guys behind them don't get to shoot.
Oh yeah, I'm just moving them.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
David.
you don't all get to act at the same time against the enemy. That'd be kind of unfair. Like, hey, yeah, you shredded their entire force before they could even do anything. That's fair.
That's why I was like, well, because I was looking for it. I could have swore they had a higher initiative. Oh, okay.
I understand,
never
Brian.
mind.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Never
Okay.
mind. It's a good thing we're linked up in a shield wall, meaning we can kind of push them. So I believe we get points to opposed strength tests.
Sort of. Anyway, let's get some damage as these guys basically bring their melter guns over forward and start shooting.
Okay. So roll for those then.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the initiative order.
And since they're charging or getting close, wouldn't they have a modifier for that? They'd be technically under half range.
Yeah, I'll give them a plus 15 rather than a point blank.
Okay. So 15.
Oh boy, that's a good roll.
Oh my.
I think, doesn't he have to only make one roll for the whole group, or do you want him to make multiple rolls?
It's
Multiple rolls,
Okay,
just so you
gotcha.
can sort of see.
it's 5 people shooting.
There.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, 3 of them hit.
Okay. And they can't do anything. He can't do anything.
Matt, don't
else.
type anything,
Thumbs.
please, for a second.
Then let me roll damage on the multi-guns. I think that's a righteous fury.
Yes, that is a righteous fury. So another D10, please.
Roll 1d10. Righteous. Righteous fury.
Welcome to the God Emperor being on your side. Righteous fury yet again.
Oh, Rick's fury. 10.
Yeah, you. Saxius remembers Magpul's rules in in Death Watch.
So does that mean it like punches through him and goes behind his buddy?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I feel like this is turning into a very long, a very big situation of Tetris.
Sort of.
Well, if you saw, we deleted.
No, I saw.
Alrighty,
watching.
so I've moved some of the tokens around. Most of the heavy gunners are now all sort of like blocked in. So they can't really do much, so it's Thumulus' turn.
The biggest of boyos.
Well, question is now, Jackie Legs, would you like to shoot that big gun of yours and actually hit someone? 9, cool. Damage of 15. Pen of 6, yep.
2 of them vaporize. Rippeth.
Yep. So that's use Thumulus unless you do something else.
That is it.
That's it? Okay. Alright, Abram, your turn.
Alrighty. Fuck, I'm thinking here. Like, is there a way? There's not really a way I can get Brian up next to one of the soldiers, is there? Without for his shot before charbroiling them.
Well, you can jump on the conveyor.
Oh shit, that's right.
Well,
You can jump on that conveyor, then
you can-
mount it, and then spray and pray down.
you can ask the GM if that's possible.
Oh, it's definitely possible. if I'll have Stevenson a container laying there with a sniper, I'll definitely have Brian on a conveyor.
Yeah, kind of. Because I'm thinking about that, but at the same time, we can't move back. And we can't break the line because then they get in between us.
You're thinking too much when in melee.
All right. So
I'm thinking with shield tactics.
I mean, you can hold your action.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna hold my action. I'm gonna just throw a grenade over the line.
Okay.
Let's see here. Ballistic skill. Any modifiers?
None that I can think of.
Okay.
Thank God I didn't want to take away your grenade privileges.
My
Your grenade privileges have just been revoked.
I was gonna say my
Give me those children. They won't blow for you.
Ah, fuck. I should have said where. I was like aiming for this like little spot right here, like this guy in particular, where it's starting.
Right. Yep.
Can Matthias use a free action here, or do I need to wait for my turn?
Just
What is it that you want to do?
I literally just want to say over the Vox speed to our men, including the channel for the Mechanicus. Back line, watch for grenades. And basically, it's like implied shoot them. Like enemy grenades.
Hey, I got a 10.
Hey.
Righteous Fury. Wait.
Righteous Fury?
Oh. Well, hold on. That was to
That is-
scatter. I don't think you have to write scatter, man. You didn't miss.
Yeah, give me another D10.
All right.
Oh, remember, isn't it 2d10 for your damage, which means that first one Righteous Fury, so you have to roll it again?
So yeah, it's just 1D10, yeah, so he gets a 17 in total.
Copy.
Yeah, he's gonna kill a few.
That gets a little bit of breathing room.
Nice. Nice job.
Yes.
Alrighty. These guys can't do anything. These guys are gonna go forward, and you're gonna hear the crack of a very loud whip. For those of you who are at the front here, you can give me an awareness check.
Would that count for me or no?
Yes, that counts for you.
Okay.
I think
And
Thumulus is a little bit too far back at this point.
would I also get +10 because I do have my visor on?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Basically,
Remember, Brian, you get a +10 from your visor.
Yep. So he passes. So all of you can basically see that the moment these guys hear the whip go off, it's like the excitement is literally kicking way in. This is the adrenaline that they live for.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Exactly. They aren't. The way you can see, like, there is blood, there is gore, there is broken men who are crying and all of that. They don't care. The whip has been cracked. It's like fucking cocaine, and crack has been entered into their brain. Yeah, and with that, you're just going to see a very large group of them just go. Actually, he's going to get shoved in here
Oh
because
boy.
he's in the way.
Oh, he's
Oh,
getting
no.
trampled? Is he getting trampled?
He is getting trampled. 'Cause
Nice.
he's broken. He's not easy, so I'm gonna have to do some damage for him. Just gonna move him out of the way here.
The marching of the gimps.
Accurate.
With it being Slanesh, this is very much what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
These are all gimp marchings.
Uh-oh, one of them wants some.
Yep. All right. So you are witnessing as this horde of people just bashing themselves against the what's it called, the shields. It's not exactly a pretty sight because they're basically going in there. The first one's like pretty much like leaning over. Then you've got the second ones at the front. Oops, here. Basically jumping over and getting on top of here. Oops, just no, stop that.
Oh, they're
So
straight
they-
up jumping over?
They're strip like the first line is pretty much just like bamming into them, like leaning to provide like that jumping point for the second person to like crawl over with their weapons and start stabbing down.
They're tying up
Well,
the shieldmen, basically.
So with that, would the shieldman not even have time to make an opposed strength check?
They don't need a strength check because they don't care if you hold them. They just care that the guy behind them is climbing over them.
Gotcha.
So that's happening there.
Gotcha.
Um,
I just asked 'cause I'm not sure about these things.
Sure. So you're seeing them coming down, and they are getting out what looks to be mono knives. They're getting out what looks to be flasks of God knows what, and syringes that they're starting to stab into some of the guys. So unfortunately, this one of the guys has to make a toughness check.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Yeah, he's convulsing and basically failing, as the cocktail he's being given is just too much for his body.
Oh, shit. It just straight up kills them?
No, he failed the toughness check. He didn't say that. He said he's convulsing.
Yeah, that's the wrong one here. Gonna find a. There we go. These guys are gonna move it down along. And you're just gonna hear this sort of like crackling as someone shouts out, "The Dark Lord will give you sensations above your understanding of reality."
Well, that's just concerning.
Yeah. The guy over here in front of you, Cersei, he is being attacked by someone wielding two chainswords as he is just shouting at him, "Embrace the pain! It will make you feel things."
Need to cleanse intensifies in the Haggai Xerxes.
Urge to purge begins to surge.
Nice.
Alright. The guy is withstanding most of the attacks, but it's still like you can see the occasional like shred of blood coming through as it cleaves through the armor. So yeah, that's their turn. Cersei, it's your turn.
Okay, question. I need to. How do I? Where? It won't give me the.
Flame marker?
No. Okay. This box right here. Is it higher than this?
Yes. So
It.
if you
It's.
you can climb up onto here, so basically go down here, move your way up here and up here,
Mhm.
and you've got
Okay.
the high ground over all of this.
Okay. And now can I still see these guys as well?
From here, yeah.
Okay. Does that use my entire action, or do I still have an action to attack?
So you can move
I got you.
up. Yeah, you can move up there. You can give me a quick sort of like agility roll or acrobatics or athletics, which if you have any of those, to basically make it up there in time.
If agility, what negatives does he take?
He'll take a minus. What's it called? A minus 20. Because
Gotcha.
he's logging like a flamer and his gear and everything, and he has to get to the high ground in like less than 6 seconds.
Yep. May be able to use a fate point to boost your nest there, Brian, if necessary.
But if I don't want to use that and I just want to move here, I still have line of attack this way, correct?
Correct.
And that doesn't. I can move over and also attack, correct?
Just
Yes.
remember, you say you're gonna go what, here or here?
You just right here.
Okay.
Ah,
Because
right
if you
here.
fire to here, you're probably gonna hit a friendly. Just let you know.
I understand this.
Yep. Okay. Just making sure.
He knew what he was signing up for.
Yep. Exactly. Acceptable losses.
So move it to the left a little bit because I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna move my guy right here. Ah, come here. No, okay. He's stuck there.
What is it? I think it's Alt.
Alt.
Alt to move your character outside of the actual grid lines.
So like here.
So,
Alt. Hold Alt when you do the
Yeah.
movement.
No. The cone would be back towards me, obviously, correct?
Yeah, because I'm gonna give you and only you control over this, so you can move it around. I'll just make it larger if you want to.
So, and then how do I rotate it?
And the top right around up here, there should be like a little thing sticking out of it, so you can rotate it like this.
Oh crap! Sorry guys, this is taking a minute.
That's alright.
That's what it is.
Is this?
Oh, there it
Is
is.
this good enough?
I see it. Oh, ah!
I'm imagining your character making all these noises while maneuvering to use his flamethrower. Burn people.
You can use Alt to move it around and then have like really specific angles.
I see.
You could potentially, if it's being trouble for you, you could probably use Alt with your measuring stick to just kind of hit Alt, choose a point, and then be like, yo, I want to hit, this is the center. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my main deal. Is that I want the angle to be like, this.
Remember, Alt lets you select outside of your, if you hold Alt while you click, you're able to select outside of the square that you're in. You can select wherever you want.
The angle should be like that. So
There you
I
go.
only affect minimal casualties. That's my deal. I want to affect visual casualties while inflicting.
That's fine. You're still gonna inflict that guy standing there. He's
Yeah,
fine.
and I understand.
He's fine, but like
Mm-hmm.
that guy's gonna be taking the brunt of it, and then you can get the majority of them here.
Yep. And do we? Yeah, okay. So do we know this soldier's name? Because I need. That's important for me. Diarchus.
No, I don't know off the top of my head.
You have his name, dude. That's not.
Pick a name, it's his name now.
Mm-hmm.
In case you shuffle into
Lysander.
dodge.
Gotcha. Lysander.
And I say to you, spawn of hatred, spawn of everything unclean, I say to you, the Lord, the God Emperor, will be your judge, and I am his executioner. Corporal Lee, may you have served the Emperor well. You will not go in vain, and I will roll.
Basically 6 seconds. I mean, yeah. There you go. Here we go.
Mhm.
That weapon roll.
No weapon roll, just straight
Oh yeah, I
damage.
forgot. Straight damage, because agility check. Heretics. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna fate point that.
Well, you don't have to
Oh,
fate
no,
point it. Remember,
no, I
you
don't
don't
need
roll
to.
the hit. It's just
that's right.
damage.
That's right. Never mind.
1d10, yeah, it's 4 plus pen 2. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
One guy leaps away like a god. I am blessed.
It leaves then his belly flops.
Pretty much just jumps down here where he can't be attacked. This guy jumps backwards, as does this guy. Everyone else taking 10 points of damage. I'm just gonna give them the fire token. Yep.
They all get hit with fire, right?
Yep.
Because they can't avoid it.
Well, they all get to make agility checks, and if they fail, they burn.
Well, they can, but they get a -20.
Does that include the boy?
That includes the boy.
The boy,
see
you
the
must
boy's
pass your
roll.
agility check.
Remember,
Oops, that's
he
right.
does have that shield technically on his. So if it hits him theoretically on the chest or arm, he gets.
Well, left arm, so yeah.
Well, he gets the full value, which is if it's you said the left arm, it's a 16 armor. Because of
So
the
any
shield.
modifiers for the agility?
Minus
Yeah,
20?
plus 20.
Oh,
Or
The penalty.
Yes, make an agility roll, not a dodge roll, correct?
well, dodge and agility are the same thing,
Oh, so
Which
if he
is-
has dodge, you could just use that instead,
right?
right?
Technically, Saxius. I mean, it's the same
Sorry.
thing unless he has a plus 10. It's the
I
same
mean,
roll.
he has dodge.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Yep.
any modifiers for dodge?
Yo, the dodge, from my understanding, he's still suffering a -20
Yep.
Mhm.
because of the fire.
Those flames are really burny.
Haha! He makes it. Oh wait,
Wait, did he roll a? He rolled a 1.
wait, hold on.
One.
How is
He rolled a
wait,
1
But it rolls dodge at 3.4 degrees of success, but he gets a 1.
because he gets a -20 on top of his plus 10 to his 45. So it's a -10 to the 45. Only 3
Yeah.
degrees of success because he needed a 35 to succeed and he got a 1. So it's
He made it though.
3.5. Yeah, he made it. He
But
made it with a. He naturally succeeded.
Task failed successfully is how I'm processing this.
1 is good, 100 is bad. Just remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. Low is good, high is bad in 40k. It's not D&D where
I-
a 20 is good and a 1 is bad.
Yeah, I keep thinking that.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
That's the thing, remember.
made
Low
it.
is good.
He's
yeah,
good.
he
Okay,
not
cool.
only made it, the God Emperor smiled upon him.
Literally,
Yeah.
the fire jumped around him.
He kissed the ground the moment he heard that.
Like,
And just
nope.
went down.
I'm reverse Yuri Gagarin. Nope.
Get dabbed on, idiots.
Sounds good.
To
Alright,
answer
so-
your question, David, no. No, it's a no.
Alright, so they are continuing their assault. Gonna ask for a strength roll from these guys here.
My computer's messed up. Which ones again?
The ones in the front.
Shield boys.
Okay, so
And remember, they get strength with a bonus because of their shields.
well, so here's my question. So I see, because there's so much overlap, 2 of them have debuffs. I take it, right?
Yes.
Okay, what are those debuffs? One, I know one's knocked out.
Yeah. So he's going to be suffering a. Well, he's currently fighting it, so he's going to be suffering a -30. The other one, well, he's just poisoned, so that's okay.
Okay, so that's not a. That's a different thing.
That's yeah.
Let me find the apes to shield. Plus 22 opposed strength test. So okay. So. Okay. So the guy on the ground, he would suffer a -20, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so that cancels out. So just he does strength. He's fine.
Mhm.
All right. Now for the rest of them, they get plus 20. So that means roll 3 more. Wow. What?
You're rolling really bad. That's what.
What the fuck? Yeah.
They're not very well. They're not very
90s.
strong.
God damn
Did
it.
you add the +1 to the speech?
Plus 1.
Plus
Plus
10's to
10.
command, not to their strength. It's not an overall plus 10.
Yeah. No, I had the plus 20 from the shields, and I just rolled really shit.
All right. So what you're experiencing at the moment is that these guys, they're just falling back because the sheer weight of these people are on top of them.
Except for the dude who got stuck with the needle. He's totally just taking it like a champ.
No, he is. He's holding his ground and just like, yep, still standing, sir, still standing. So it's getting really cramped down here. These guys are, like, anyone who wants to do anything are going to be suffering a -10 because you guys are literally just like shoulder to shoulder. It's
Right. It's bad.
These guys are pretty much like down here now,
Okay.
and these guys up here like so far squished in. Don't mind that. Move that out of the way.
Jesus.
I'm just getting even more squished down there, just to give you a visual. All right. Sorry, did I skip something? Yeah. These guys down here, I'm just going to do some quick rolls as the ones with the shield are going to try and shoot with their bolters.
With the bolt pistols, okay.
Yeah.
I think Saxia said he was going to do the rolls.
Oh,
I'm
he
just
would roll. Okay.
doing a quick roll here because given how it's going, like, it's
Yeah.
not easy for them to get a decent shot. So there's only one that's going to be coming through. So if you can roll me a damage for like a bolt pistol, that'd be great.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because these guys, because they're effectively like they're being dogpiled on, so you can't actually get out the gun and actually aim. You're pretty much just shooting blindly.
I'm trying to find the bolt pistol. There we go. Damage.
It's not doing a lot, I'm afraid. You just hear like gunshots, and you're seeing a lot of like again. Their shields are just being moved around, and they're having someone dead weight on top of them, on top of someone else like being even further on top of them, trying to stab them in their heads and necks.
That's not good.
So it begins.
Yep. Alrighty. So that's that done there. OX, your turn.
All right. I have a couple questions.
Yep.
Am I able to climb Thamlis? Since he's big enough, and I
The
have
dick.
4 arms, and still shoot my heavy bolter over the crowd.
No.
And no. Okay.
Or you can do that, you can suffer a -30 for your ballistics, because you're climbing up there, and with your 2 arms, you're having to steady yourself while on a moving object, shooting above
Sure.
everything.
As I use like my mechadendrites to grapple around him.
Exactly.
Understandable. Okay, so how would I how can I move in through this way into this? You said it's how much?
Yeah. You want to move through these people?
Yeah, I kind of want to get to. I'm gonna try to get to around here.
Okay, so you can move your agility, but you can't move through Thomulus. He's taking up too much space, so you're gonna have to like pretty much make your way down, like so. But this is now starting to become considered difficult terrain. So if you want to get all the way down there, that's your entire action, and there's not really much more you can do because you're pretty much just going like, "Excuse me, I need to get through. I need to get through." Like just pushing your way through.
Okay. One last thing. Can I use my mechadendrites to latch up to the ceiling and pull me up? And then I
Yes.
can shoot like a turret.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I would like to do that instead because then I'm sitting there like there's probably tons of like pipes and stuff I can just easily pull myself up and shoot through.
Yep.
Okay.
Here.
Yep. Okay. And I would like to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna point that.
Okay.
That's a natural 100.
I'm afraid we can't do anymore.
Okay.
Did you jam? Oof.
Yep.
Where's that go now?
I think you have sacred unguents, so you can probably pop them.
Actually, no. I have an ability where all of a sudden I can instantly unjam it.
Okay, well then it won't be jam next round, right?
Yep.
Well, there you go. At least you're not jammed.
Well, Thomulus,
Yes.
you hear someone go, "Don't move. Do not move at all." Why won't he do that? Oh well.
I will not move.
Let me just move him out. As Septon starts climbing on top of you, getting out his sniper rifle.
As one do.
I love Septon. Straight to the point. As a mechanicus should be. Do not move. Hides behind your head because he understands. Screw
Yep.
this guy. Damn.
So he's basically making his way up there and placing his sniper rifle down and taking aim.
I just want to say that your heavy bolter has the good quality, right? That's a good quality one.
I believe so.
That means that it has a reliable trait and
So
only
it does.
jams on the 10.
So roll a 1d10 Tonberry, and on a 10 you jam on, otherwise you just miss.
Okay.
Let's see, where did that one go now? Well, so you're gonna see one of these guys here pop as he shoots.
Nice.
There we go.
Alright, Matthias, your turn.
Alright, with that, Matthias will see that it's close range and will, as a free action, since he has quick draw, am I able, so I'm able to ready a one-handed melee weapon as a free action. Does that mean I can also holster potentially the pistol that I had and do that the same action in your mind?
It's one or the other as a free action.
Got you. Okay. All right. Well, then he will holster his pistol
Mhm.
and start pushing in with his power sword. And
Basically, what you can do is that you can holster your pistol for free, draw your weapon out as an action, and then you can start pushing back.
okay, so in my mind, in the formation we're in, he would have had power sword, pistol in hand.
Yeah.
What he's doing is he's holstering the pistol. Since it's a free action technically for him to ready one, he would holster it and attack with the sword. And the next turn, free action, draw his defensive dagger. In my mind, is that doable?
That is doable.
Okay. He has Void Combat Veteran. Now, it says +10 to all Void Combat actions, but it was specifically for a boarding action. So my question is, how much of a negative would he take to basically try to batter the heretic that's on... Oops, sorry, I moved that token.
Sorry.
To attack the... No, you're good. To attack these heretics that are basically... Because, I mean, it's directly in front of him.
Yep. You're only going to take a -10 because you've got a guy in front of you. It's a big mess. It's difficult to move around, but as long as you get your arm up, you can start stabbing forward.
Okay, so it's a -10 just period on top of whatever. So, like, minus all my bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, so, like, just -10, you can apply any other bonuses.
Okay.
From there.
Alright, so it's a good quality power sword, which means it's +10. I mean, best quality power sword, I apologize. So it's a +10 out the gate. So, oh, okay. And so this, yeah, I'm gonna make an attack move on that guy in front of me. Well, he uses the free act. How many free actions do we get in your mind?
As long as they're reasonable.
Okay.
Like, how much are you gonna try and get?
He's going to tell the servo skull to suppress back over here. Basically, hover up and suppress. I mean, it doesn't have a big magazine, but in your mind, would it have that command in its mindset? Like,
it's a what's it called? Like, it's a gun, isn't it?
Yep, it is a bolt pistol, so it
So
has.
it can suppress. Suppression would be full auto. It can only
Got
do
you.
a single.
All
So
right,
you
well
can
then
go up
it'll.
and shoot.
I'm just gonna have it semi-auto behind, because I can't see at this point and behind the line. I'll be like semi-auto, and he'll just like back line. So it'll just make a decision on who it shoots at. And with that, he'll also issue the command to Jaeger to defend as he pushes in with his power sword. He'll gesture towards these guardsmen, since this guy's this is the guy that's beat up, right? He's like partially convulsing while trying to fight.
Yep.
Okay, alright, so Jaeger will move up and assist this guardsman with beating the shit out of these heretics. Alright, so I'm going to do Servo Skull first. They're at point blank range, right?
Yes.
Okay, so point blank on a bolt pistol is a +10. It's just firing a burst, so it just gets a +10. Are they any size difference or no?
No.
Okay, got you. Oh, there we go. 3.3 degrees. Sweet. 2 shots hit.
Yep.
I did not mean to open that. There we go. Okay, so that's the first 2 shots. Next, I will take my action and make the weapon skill attack at a standard roll. Actually, oh shit, I forgot. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to do this real quick. I'll roll for the dog here. I forgot that there is a feint action, which is a thing that you can do. Oh my god, because I had them a second ago and they were amazing. The different, basically combat actions you can do. I'll attack with the dog. I'll just attack first round and he'll Yep. Plus 10
While
to
you're
attack
doing
on a
that-
natural. Yeah. You're good.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go over and do the other action of the last heretic.
Mm-hmm. Does he get any bonuses since they're kind of stacked on top of each other trying to beat this guy up?
I'll give you a +10.
Jaeger? Gotcha, okay. Oofda. Nope.
So,
Let me double check. Does he have any actual abilities? Fearless.
can someone roll me a 1d10, please? Thank
Okay.
you.
No, he doesn't get anything to re-roll that attack, but they do all get a -10 to hit him since he is weedy in size. The same with the Serval Skull.
Oh, fuck.
That's what you get for trying to throw shit at the IRS.
So he comes running around the corner for what some people may recognize as a melter bomb. Misses because he swings it, hits the corner effectively up here. It bounces backwards, lands behind him.
Oofda.
He'll be fine. Melt the bombs are like candy for those people.
Yeah, I miss. And that is Matthias's turn.
Just make sure.
Oh,
I get
Jesus, wow, they just started dying like flies. What the hell is that? Is that wreckage? From the melt-a-bomb?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what the. Let's see here. Bombs level onto against this. And surface it's not practical to throw. Well, he did throw it.
Rip.
Range
Just
of
not
2
practical
meters.
to do, yeah.
Yeah. Range of 2 meters. Super. Just gonna give you all the aura. So
Oof.
let's roll some damage here.
All chaos. Oh, Jesus.
Is that a
That's like
twice
pen
as good?
12, right? Since you said melt-a-bomb out loud.
Yeah.
Oof. I believe the term is, How do you say something as your character?
/EM for emote?
Fuck these people. So
There's a reason why I put that in the chat. Rip.
yes. Lots of F.
Yeah, well, you popped a melt-a-bomb.
Good job.
Well, if it would have hit us, it would have hurt, and it would have been, hey, go ahead and burn some fate points.
Well, I do have to give it to him. He tried.
Alright. Dead. He's alive. And alive. Yep.
Nice.
The mechanicus here basically goes, combat extended, unacceptable, lobs grenades into these areas here. Far back enough that they can only hit to these guys, and need to also apply for these people. He's fine. Actually, no, they've taken some damage. That's dead. He's also on fire, so he would have taken more damage. That's dead. As is he dead. That's combat technically, because
Yeah.
you've only got these
Yeah.
2 people left. So we'll hand wave that. Unless you guys really want to shoot him.
Get him.
Get him.
That's 5.2 degrees success with a righteous fury. I'm pretty sure they're fucking dead.
Welcome to an autocannon. Doom, 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 doom.
Wait,
Alright.
I also get to place both of those other shots, so I'm gonna roll 2 more damages there.
Okay, of course. Go on. Give
Go
us
on and roll the heavy weapons damage. +8. Oh, Righteous Fury.
Dang, Gina.
Alright, and those are the 2 righteous theories.
Yep.
I believe the term is technically goulash.
No, he's just goo.
Missed.
Yes.
At this point, is this guy still alive or is he kaput?
He's kaput.
Got you. At that point, I will tell the men in the front line. Oh, hold on. Any commands out the gate from anyone? Okay. Protect the wounded! And as he gives the order to, basically... going to select a bunch of the non-wounded guys and have them bump up. Wow, and I'm like, medic! For the wounded.
Yep. I'm gonna immediately start Medicaid, and as I do I need to roll for that, or are you just gonna hand wave
You know
that?
I need you to roll because
Okay.
Probably just
Yarkus, are you
coalesce.
joining me?
While that's happening, I'm running to this door, and I'm gonna get ready to close it after Echo checks the room real.
okay.
Riley, are you joining me?
Oh goddamn, my mic was up. I just said yes.
10 out of 10.
All right. So we get it. Do you want us to get a +10 on that, or
+10.
so
Yeah.
we're going? Okay.
I will have my servo skull and I'll put it on protection for OX11 and then have it gesture towards him, so it's gonna move up and basically be at your whim.
Okay, so I wanted to stay here because Echo's gonna use this thing for cover and look around the corner like this
Yep.
and see what's down that way. It's like it's hugging up against here, using it for cover while it looks
Yep.
down this.
All right. I need to add something on here.
I'm fate pointing that guy. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I want to heal these guys. They need it.
I'm gonna tell these 4 guys, and I'm gonna tell him after I see him kind of like looking at these wounds are all kind of weird. I'm like, do a good job.
There we go. I'll live with that.
I gave you the do a good job, so you get a +10 to that,
There you
and I'll
go.
tell these 4 guys to move up.
So I'll roll for Echo and awareness. So what should I roll?
You don't need to, because this is what you see.
Thank God he's hugging that that thing. So it's like, oh my.
Yeah. So it looks like they've set up. That's a little bit too big, to be honest. Here we go. So it's basically a like dual linked
Turret.
turret, yeah, that's being operated, but it's got what's called cover. So it's literally just there, like a single person can operate it.
But I don't see anybody from this altitude over there.
You can see someone's in it, like moving it around.
Scanning,
Oh.
basically.
I
Measures
smart
attack range.
I smart link to Septum because he has a sniper rifle, right?
Yep.
Septum, approach up to my left.
Okay, he'll come.
Septum, around that object is a turret. Do you think you can go in and snipe him?
Confirm.
Yes.
Link up with Echo if you need to get proper surveillance.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. I just
Starts climbing up here, and you just see him like he starts like activating something. His cloak starts melding in with the environment around him as he slowly moves his way up there, gets his sniper rifle out, advises he can see them. He takes his sweet time. Second awareness check. The man has no fucking idea what's going on. Minus
Oofda.
20, it's minus 30, it becomes a minus 40, and that becomes a minus 50. And he's going to use his special ammunition for this.
Yeah, 3.2 seconds. Good God.
You just hear a single poof, and then followed by poof. As this thing's now on fire.
Excellent.
He makes his way down, and you get a message from him that he's removing.
Echo, wait, Echo, stay up, or Septum, stay back up there real quick. Use Echo to check the room right in front of you, and if you, because you're right now, he's camouflaged right up there, so he's at a perfect spot.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have Echo go up to this door and check it real quick while he's in sniping position.
Sounds good. He will position himself down along here, like basically cloaking himself in more.
Thank you.
Just make sure I get the right. I have the right token here.
If there's too many, Septum, fall back to this door and I will close it.
Sure. And
Sure.
Those are ah.
They all, like, two of them turn around and go, door opened. Skull servo identified.
I also take the shot.
Oh God.
Alright, they jump over there. He runs over here. Surprise bit. Still a hit.
While that's happening, I'm having Echo move back.
Mm-hmm. You have Omega coming up after Septon says one of them is out of his range, so he needs someone to take care of it.
Omega, bring one more the Echo with you. So Echo will look around the corner to give him proper eyesight before he jumps around.
Sure.
So he knows exactly where he is. So I'll have him hug up against like right about here to see.
Yep.
And then he can get proper location to do it around the...
Mm-hmm. You're just gonna hear like initiating charge in 3, 2, 1. Move up here, then boom. And Omega's just gunning at him with a power sword.
The Omnissiahs will be done.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Super. So it's gonna be 3 hits because he's got lightning attacks. It's all those stats where, or talents where basically every hit he gets a secondary hit, which can continue on.
Oh, Jesus.
We call this a blender attack?
Mm-hmm.
We call this the Omnissiah has found you wanting. Beep.
Christ. 25 plus. Power sword, so yeah, he's dead, and he confirms that these are heretics.
Excellent work. Omega, stay there.
Oops.
Dismantle them just for proper measure.
I.e. Cuisinart mode activated.
Alright, I informed you, Matthias. Captain Matthias.
I beep boop beep the hold on, let me do some selecting from the not fucked up people and be like beep beep as they move up with me.
Okay, I'm gonna go move into that room.
Yep.
The wounded guys. Well, I'm gonna move with you.
Thank you. I'm gonna do a tech use of what this thing we've been using as cover is.
Sorry, just things. Which thing?
Everyone else
This
is
thing here?
Oh.
This first, because I've been using this cover, not realizing what the hell it is.
Of course.
Well, you know exactly what it is.
Well, you look at that and you go, that's a fascinating little thing that you've come across. So, it looks like that this item here has been some form of, how would you put it? When you have energy traveling through, from throughout the country, you need something to like scale it down so that you've got the right voltage.
Oh, it's a volt box.
Yeah, so it's a volt box, and it seems that it's of an older version. So because it's older, it's naturally better. This is added in for that. It's then also providing a sense of heating in this location. So these green things are basically, those like
Power sink.
heating
Heat
lamps.
sinks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, heat sinks, exactly.
So is it dark tech or is it like just?
No, it's good. It's like old tech. So it's like it's sanctioned.
Ooh, sanctioned. Matthias, note that it is sanctioned.
Claimed in House Atreides' name, of course, and the mechanic. And the Messiah.
Septum.
I was not about to move for something.
Septum, I'm alright, please. Matthias, we're gonna check this room, control room.
Gotcha. I'm gonna
inform you after. Make sure no one comes. Alright, let's check these corpses first.
You see each one of them has had an eye extracted.
Okay, should I do a tech use on that?
Yeah, you can do a tech use. Right. So
9.
So basically, as you're looking at them, like they've got implants, but from what you can see, like they've inscribed really weird runes. Like one of them, this one specifically, I'll mark them for you, appears to have like fully embraced the dark gods, and have basically inscribed like dark runes and all of that.
Omega.
The other one seems to have just just implanted like weird things, and the way they've done it is like it's quote unquote practical, but like they have clearly bypassed what was meant to be holy rites.
Omega, hold them up for a minute.
Hold them up as in these people? Or
as in us?
Yes.
Omega turns around to the group here, and you hear coming out. This area is
Matthias is the only one granted past this point.
Hold on, people were talking on top of each other.
Go on, Alex.
Matthias, you're the only one who may approach this area right now.
He nods to the men. Hold on. Oh my god. He says, my faithful companion, as he gestures to Jaeger.
No, because there's possible stuff in here that can corrupt him.
Gotcha, and he goes, Hugh, as he kind of stands next to one of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need your old faithful to become, you have to put down your own bowl.
Agreed.
Now then. So I will say, Matthias, go ahead and observe this corpse, if you will. I'm going to dismantle the other two while you are doing.
Gotcha. And
By the way, is there any remotes on the other these three men?
Remote, as in like controls, or
Yes.
yeah. So this guy's carrying around like a number of like communicators and data slates has been like basically turned around to be like like video cameraed and wired in what's it called? What's it called? Like you've got server scores that he's basically got access to control, and you can see what they are as well as hear what's going on.
Okay. I will take a look at that real quick.
Okay.
While Matthias looks at that, and if any of them I can use to detonate themselves, I will.
Okay.
So if there's people like nearby these things as they're observing that are heretics or anything, I'll just have them blow.
Sure.
So I rolled with
there's
my
no-
bonus of 5-1. Whatever negatives you need to apply to that, go ahead.
All right. Let's see here. That's fine. You're fine. You're passing. Just make sure I've got the right tint for this thing here. Go. Alright, so I'm just going to copy your server thing here. Yes, you should see something down here now. Oops.
Okay, I gotta enlarge the map.
Can you see the thing over here next to you?
1 second. I'm enlarging my map.
I can see it as well, so I scrolled down so that I can't see anything.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
So that's one of them. That's camera 1.
It's camera
Number two.
1.
Camera 2 is up here.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got camera 3. So while you're processing all of that,
Everyone
by the
understand
way,
that
this-
only OX can see this, so if you shouldn't be seeing it, probably just kind of gesture away until he shares it.
That's ridiculous. I'm the Seneschal. Of course I should see this.
I am the IRS. I have been
Why
sent
do
here to
I
tax
have an
people.
itching part in my brain all of a sudden. The last bit of my humanity is feeling like all of a sudden someone's looking over my
Because they are. It's the IRS, and they want their taxes.
Matthias.
Yes, Master Exploiter. As he kind of, you see like the look on his
Well,
face as he looks
if I could
concerned
stop-
looking at this
I
tech
can stop you
heretic.
there.
Sorry.
I'm going to stop you
Yeah.
there because you're going to spend some time looking over this, realizing what's going on. Because more importantly, I'd really like to have a look at what Cersei's is doing. Because Cersei's, you're doing your medical check with the Arcus for these two people.
Oh, I
Okay,
got moved
yeah,
over there for some reason. Yeah, why?
Yeah, I'm still down here tending to the men, correct?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yeah, that's what I
But
thought. Yeah.
Exactly, but you're coming across something.
Okay.
So the first one you come across that it's a poison that's been blending in, and with the degrees of success that you've had, you're finding out that it's not just any poison that's been injected into them. It appears that they've injected a sort of a virus or some sort of parasite, which from your scans and your looks you can see it's making its way towards his brain. You don't know what it is, but the way that he is like twitching and he's trying to hold his cool, but it's making its way through nerves. It's doing things to him that's making him suddenly jerk and like having violent spasms. you don't think he's going to be having an easy death if it's left. So, ideally, you want an operating table, or you can try and cut it out yourself.
Even with my 2.6, that's all I see. I don't notice anything else different.
That's the main thing I'm trying to sort of give you, because you're doing it for both people.
Just checking.
But like, you just know that like there's a parasite that's basically making its way towards his brain, and you do know where it is.
Is it on
but
like the
for you-
arm or his leg, or where's that exactly?
So right now it's making its way up along like the side of his throat.
Okay.
That poor man.
Yeah. The other one, you think he's been given a very, very dangerous dose of chemicals, as he's starting to like zone in, zone out. He's having highs, he's having lows. It's you suspect he might have become an addict of whatever they've given him. It's a really, really dangerous concoction.
Okay.
You are seeing that he's nibbling on his lips, like quite aggressively. He's trying to eat them almost.
Okay. Would Stormtrooper medkits have a type of Narcan, or do you not know what Narcan is?
No, it's the one that brings you down from a high.
It's basically like you can OD, and it what it essentially does is it shuts off the receptors. It tells receptors like, hey, you know those drugs you took? You didn't just take them.
Basically, it
It's-
calms your neuroreceptors down so they don't take
Yeah.
in as much drugs as they should.
It's a real, I shit you not, there's been people who are literally about to die. They give them Narcan, and it's like, oh yeah, no, you were about to die like 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, my friend being one of them, yes. But I think the equivalent in the game is detox.
Yeah,
Would a
I-
Stormtrooper medkit have detox in it?
they would, because you'd also have all the other chemicals that you've been buying, because you've got friends on and all
Right.
of these other things.
Okay. So if we were to give him detox, would that do anything?
You think so? I mean,
Okay.
this is Slaneshi drugs.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, I'd say the parasite's a little more important. Let's
But
go
we-
with. Well,
what-
what?
What I would suggest is like, hey, what do we got on hand? Give it, give him the drug medication. See if that at least slows it down. Get him quit consuming his body. So that's a good thing to do.
Okay.
And then that will give us time to look at this problem where we got this essentially a virus going up to this dude's brain.
So here's what we're gonna do. We'll administer the. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm like burping. Okay. There we go. I think it's done. I'm gonna just give him a quick dose of detox, and then I'm gonna have you, or no.
We should first relay Matthias, let him know of the situation, tell him we have a serious situation with two of our men.
No time. We have no time.
Okay.
We need to treat this first, then breathe. Look, if he's got a parasite going up his head, he does not have time. We don't have time to distract the road trip. That's how it is.
Roleplay.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna
man.
hold this dude down while you dig that thing out of his neck, so that way he doesn't flail the fuck about. So do I need to make a roll for giving the first guy detox, or does it just?
No, you just give it to him.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna say, do you need this guy to hold him down? He will be accept.
I'm gonna hold the one guy down, and I'm gonna gesture to the Skitari to help me hold this man down, but do not hurt him. Just pin him in place.
Acceptable.
Okay. And then do I need to make a strength roll, or?
Yes, please. Quick one.
Okay. And because the Skitari helped me, or no?
Yeah, it'll give you a +10.
I'm gonna. If I were to add 10 to that, what would that get me?
It will get you a success, and he'll be pinned down so that it'll be.
I'm going to add 10 to that roll then.
Yep.
Okay, so fate point and roll to see if I get it back. Don't get it back. Okay. Then I'm gonna gesture to Father Xerxes. Prepare the Medicaid kit and see if you can get this thing out of him quickly enough.
Okay.
Before I do, I will kneel before and an almighty cry out to the God Emperor. Let this man not pass. May he find favor in your sight. May this wickedness be cleansed out of his body. We declare this man a warrior under your eyes, under your gaze. May he find favor. And I command this disease, this uncleanliness, this chaos out of this man's body. Guide my hand, God Emperor. Guide my hand and to remove this this thing out of him.
Sounds good.
And you want to medicate out on that, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
With +10 from Abraham, as he's going to be helping you.
Okay. Where is? Oh, I always forget it's down here. 54. Okay.
It's usually going to be in your expert
I got
skills
it.
because you have to learn
Yeah,
it.
I know. Yeah. Do I get any other bonuses?
No, you are suffering a. No, you've got to pin him down, so he's fine. So there's no further penalties.
Okay.
Thinking ahead. Cool.
Right. So the guy here with the parasite, we're gonna take that out now because he is not infected anymore. He is just at the moment you've just basically patching him up, making sure he's not bleeding out, but he's like on very low health at this point because you've had to cut open his neck, and it's, well, I'm sure we all know there's a lot of nerves in the neck, so he's not considered combat available anymore.
My other question is, do we happen to have any like storage vials or anything inside or like storage containers inside that kit to
You can make some.
Yeah, we'll make
Yeah,
some.
let's do that so we can take whatever the hell we just pulled out of them.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You find
call.
this creature that looks like a praying mantis, just really small and thin. Its skin is almost translucent as you're pulling it out, as you put it in there, and you've got these like the single beady eye and mouth just like moving its way around as though it's trying to find things to bite and latch into.
Okay. How's the other guy looking that we detoxed?
Knocked the fuck out.
Good enough for me.
He's just laying there drooling.
That's
Is he stable though?
He's breathing.
Does
He's got a
he-
pulse.
Does he? Okay, yeah. Is his pulse irregular or is it steady?
How long are you staying with him?
We'll stay for a minute, as you should.
Okay, you stay for a minute. It goes from sort of regular. By the time the minute's up, it's all like he starts having like starts breathing like really rapidly, and then
Is his
You
heart
stayed
is
below.
his heart rate elevated?
it elevates.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Is it elevated to like
Near lethal conditions? Is that the question?
yeah, is he like, is his heart at like 140 BPM or like higher? Which is when you start getting into
It's-
dangerous territory.
It's not there, but it's hovering closer towards that area.
He just needs to be stabilized, and we need to have somebody watch him. That's all we can do for him right now. We can't do anything else. We have to keep moving. is there a way to get him off, or these two guys off the ship, or are they
Yeah,
stuck with
yeah.
us?
No,
Okay.
you can call for people to come and
Okay.
get them.
What's your call? Yeah. Let's leave them
let's-
here.
Yeah, let's have
then
the
call-
Skitari guard them, and yeah, like you said, we'll have some guys on the ship come and pick them up.
Yep. Let's put him over here, out of harm's way. We'll put a locate beacon on them, and then have them come pick them up and bring them back to the ship, since they are, and then put them in isolation, because we still don't know if they could be having anything that we did not pick up. There's always a risk of that, but get them in incubation and get them isolated.
Mhm.
All right.
That was what I needed to do for those guys. All right. Before I go over to Matthias and OX, is there anything further from Abram and Cersei's?
I'm just gonna tell these guys who are holding the hallway here. I'm just gonna have them. I'm just gonna have the shield bearers pull up and reinforce that line, and then I'm just gonna have them hold there and tell them, hey, watch the rear and keep an eye on those guys along with the Skitari. We're gonna go regroup the rogue trader.
Abraham,
Okay.
I suggest that you gain me access down that hall, because my flamer does have a 40-meter spread. So, but I don't want to shoot through our men. So give me yeah, it's 40 meters.
I would. We're not going down that hall at the moment. When we regroup the rogue trader and come back to
Okay.
check it out as a group, then we will go through. But for
Okay.
now, it's staying locked down.
Okay,
All right.
copy that.
Cool. Tumblers, is there anything you're up to?
The hell? Why is my
Jackie?
I am investigating the area for any symbols, etchings, markings, etc. that might.
Roll me an intelligence check, because there's a lot of things around here.
He's looking for heresy?
Any bonuses there, or just plain?
I'll give you a +10. I'll get over to you guys. This is just things that are
Yeah,
happening
yeah, sorry,
while
sorry.
OX is
Doing his thing.
doing his thing. Yep. Alright. So you come across something interestingly. Over here atop these barrels, you find that there is a skull that's been placed there. But inside of it, you see there are some gems that's been located. And from what you can tell, this is it's sort of humanoid in its skull, but it's deformed and twisted. Looks like this was something that they worshipped when they were around here.
I think I shall leave it alone for now and consult the captain.
Alright. Well, Matthias, you've been shown the feeds. I don't know if you actually see it as well.
I actually legitimately did not look at the feed because I didn't think. Okay, all right. I'm gonna take a quick gander. Oh boy, there you go. Okay, I see that one. Oh boy, that one's concerning as fuck. All right, gotcha, gotcha. All right.
And I believe, Captain, that these are the people stopping me from jamming, so I'm going to reactivate the jammer.
With that, he says, wait. Do you think that potentially this could outplay our hand? Confusing them for a split second when we initiate combat may be to our advantage versus letting them know now that we are at their door.
Yes, but hey, Sexius, is there anything here where I can control those
Those what?
pretty much the servos that are located around?
Which one are you going to? This one, or are you going to this one?
I'll go to this one over here.
Sure.
Let's see if there's.
As you check it, you do find that there are a control panel that gives out like rough orders for the servitors.
Okay. So I could reprogram them to attack all them, right?
Reprogram is a strong word. You can tell them to go into attack mode.
And they'll just attack anything?
You can make it so that anything that is not linked to their network will become a threat to them.
Okay. I relayed it to the captain.
And quick question, view on my ping, are you talking about that? Or are you talking about where? Alright. With that, he says, I have a plan. I think we should activate that once we are up in that vicinity so that they move downward.
Yeah, so we pretty much...
Yep. We're on the same wavelength.
I will have to stay here, though.
You can't relay it through... Oh, you can't mind link to one of your men?
That would link up to this... I can link up to all of my men, yes, but I would have to stay here.
Understood. I prefer your
I will-
expertise to do this task, as the threat in front of us is dire.
Yes, I will keep 4 of my men here. And
Understood.
with me, and you take Septum and...
He'll nod.
Septum, Omega, follow the captain's commands during this mission.
Understood.
Oh, I was waiting for like a beep boop beep. They are not mechanicus. Beep boop beep.
Cooperate with the fleshies.
Accurate, right?
Can you roll me an awareness OX as Omega and Septon are leaving?
Oh,
Do I have any advantages to this?
I'll give you a +10 because they're standing this close and they aren't exactly overly hiding it.
Nope.
Okay.
They're
With
kind of
that,
annoying.
oh, sorry. With that, Matthias will gesture to the one that that is overtly has the badness on him, and he spits near the body and says, "Master Explorator, if you could make sure this one is utterly obliterated."
Shall be done as soon as the Master Priest comes in here.
Indeed.
Am I being
Yes, he will.
hailed?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's we should be coming just around the corner, I think.
When they
After-
come, they'll be coming.
Yeah, I
no,
will be
okay.
personally linking to you. I have heretics for you to
Hello there.
Okay, I was purposely not trying to pay a whole lot of attention, just so I'm walking into, because I've been busy.
I'll stop at these doors,
Oh wait,
So-
they're meeting us over here. It seems.
and I'm maneuvering. I'm just saying, I'm stopping at these doors, maneuvering this way.
I'm actually going to grab you, Captain, as you're passing by.
Gotcha.
It's not a really good roll, Pestilence, but it is Pestilence.
Alright. Cersei, let's deal with you first. So you come in and you see these mechanical individuals. However, there is something about them that just doesn't look right, at least with these two here. There's just a way that it looks like the things have just been jammed into their body. You've seen mechanicus before, but at least there was some form of
You get one.
at least there was some form of order to how they grotesquely change their bodies. These guys just seem to be like, oh, every single thing, like even the ones who've got like a normal arm, if they found like a single bionic finger, they seem to have clipped off their finger just to replace it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a bit excessive as far as you can tell.
Anything else that I see, or do you want me to roll for that?
No, I just want to start out with that. But you did make out that this one over here, there are clear, like markings of a heresy. As you look upon his body, and you find that there is, runes inscribed, like even etched into the metal. There is the 8-pointed star over his left chest.
Mr. Pilkington does not approve.
I look over at OX and I ask, in all your days, have you seen anything like this?
Negative, priest. This is quite disturbing.
Enraging, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yes, it must be deleted.
Is there anything else to look upon this quote-unquote corpse?
As you...
This one, yes, I guarantee it.
Okay.
Men's Warehouse approved.
As you mentioned, there was a ton of stuff on this guy.
Yes. It's got a
So
lot of
a tentacle will definitely point over that one, definitely.
Okay, so I walk over. Yes, as you motion, as in a sign of observe, I cautiously walk over here, and what do I see?
So you see this thing. It's like I said, it's got all these runes inscribed into it, but you can also find that it looks like he's had when you do an autopsy, he's had that more than once, as the scar seems to have been opened and reopened. You can make out that as you're looking upon his body, that it looks like there's been attempts at giving him additional limbs, but have had to be removed. Signs of infection and possibly corruption, cauterization. There are a few like small tentacles sticking out of his lower back. Nothing big. It's more akin to like a how would you put, like the arms that a starfish has underneath its harder shell, just about like 2.5 inch long. And you can see that his mouth has basically been twisted, turned, and is now sitting sideways at a 45-degree angle.
What would drive someone to do such despicable atrocities? As I murmur, is that the only thing I see, though? Is it? I mean, what are the ruins that you speak of?
The runes are, well, you know them to be heretical. They're the sort of dark blessings that you would be expecting creatures of the evils to embrace. And you find that it seems to be also incorporating in like litanies, or like you've heard of like mechanicus litanies, but you think these are looking more like tainted of a form. Oh, and lastly, as you remove like his rope for his head, you can see there's been implanted, almost like an entire, what's it called, like hard drive has been trying to like jam into the back of his skull.
You say there's a hard drive?
A hard drive that's been trying to like incorporate into his head.
I motion over to OX and I mention there seems to be some sort of drive in this in his skull. Is there a way that we can extract it and gain information?
For the safety of everyone around, no. I would never chance another tech priest being corrupted by this.
You know much more than me, so I will leave it alone. Thank you.
Priest. The worm that resides in the ship's men can possibly be in that servo drive. I will not chance any of our good captain's fleet or
understand.
the safety of all the men.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, Priest, do you see this wall over here?
Yes.
Now then, I shall show you something on this pick feed.
All right.
Click, click.
What do I see?
You see all this?
Should I move people to the librarium?
No, I've given him access to see just that. So it's only him that will be able to see it now.
On the other side of this wall happens to reside this situation. A melter bomb can possibly break through this wall. I've informed the captain.
I have no words for the indignation that burns in my heart.
Let it be so.
Let it be done in the name of the Emperor. This must be completely eradicated, even from our memories.
Understood, sir. Captain, I have informed the priest.
With that, you get the message that the audio is received, but obviously he's unable to speak at this time, as he is. You would probably know that he is messaging an additional member on a private box channel.
Now then, I shall stand at my post until other actions are necessary.
Sounds good. All right. Now, Tobulus, you wanted to talk to the captain.
Yes, I would like to show him the skull I found, as well as brief him on my understanding of the area.
Do I need to move to some peoples?
No. I mean, you understand that this is, something that they worship. It's a deformed humanoid skull. They've inserted, gems into it. You think this is some sort of, legendary mutant to these creatures? As far as you can understand.
What are the barrels underneath it? There are the structures underneath it.
They seem to have been barrels of, what's it called? Wastes.
What?
From machines.
Oh, really? I'm not
Could I make a lore check to see if this is something that just normally occurs to individuals of weak wills? I.e., gimmicky individuals.
Sure, you can try that. You will have a
People would have to be
minus
really
10. You can apply the library.
Gotcha, so minus
bonus.
10 in general?
Yep.
Okay. 0.2 off, so rip.
Right.
Now, people would have to be really
With that, I'll
stupid
know
to
that
try
they're
to, like,
just
cut a rope.
what is it?
People
They're
watching the
just
rope 'cause you're
basically.
basically helpless.
Oh God, what's the term? Oh God.
Thunderdome only lasts like a couple like milliseconds when they
Not.
fucking
Oh my
put that much
God.
damage down, right? Well, that's the best ones.
Superstitious. Jesus. Okay. I was trying.
Oh.
Sorry, I was trying to think of the word. And so with that, he goes. Its destruction is, of course, warranted,
That holster.
but at this moment, what danger would its destruction be to? And he gestures towards the old piece of equipment right here. Basically, like, hey, can we just like, basically, you know, can I make like a tech use check to one, see if there's anything it's connected to? Or actually, I don't have tech use. Really don't have tech use? I don't have tech use. Oh, there you go. Huh.
Well, now I don't care if I die. I got 2 Ashley.
Yeah, you can't tell if it's connected to anything. You're not really sure. You just think it's a sign of worshipment.
Gotcha. So just all right. With that, it's like something that, of course, must be destroyed. But I believe there is something more pressing, as he gestures in this direction. Unless, you know, Tom Berry thinks he can do a thing. But all right. Says, what do you recommend, Master Tomulus? In your mighty tallness, as he looks up inside of the power armor. You're like, I'm so tall right now. Tomulus? Jackie?
Right. Yeah, no, he's typing to me.
Oh, gotcha. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, with that, where is Master Darkus? He's right there, right next to me.
I think it best for it to be destroyed. Of course, if our plan is to take what we're here for and then destroy the ship in its entirety, as I think would be the best course of action, then there's no need to destroy a single thing just yet. Also, Captain, I'd like to inform you that, judging by what I've seen, I believe, sorry, I believe I know of this particular cult.
Say that again?
I believe I know of this particular cult, this darkness.
From my experience in the officer's corps, I know little, but I do know that it must be snuffed out in what we can. He says what I've seen in the area where Master OX has done the Emperor's work with the foul heretics. I am questioning whether or not, and he gets kind of whispered with inside the internal vox between the two of them, whether this as a whole can be saved. Seems the taint potentially runs deep. Concern.
I see, Captain.
But there's a pressing matter. But with that, he says, nearby there are plans being made that would need to be interrupted by us and our men because it is the Emperor's will. And he will switch over Vox rapidly to you, OX, and say, do you think that wall that we were talking about earlier is a viable option for the entire core of the men, or only a section that is left with you?
Okay, so you rephrase that one. I mean, re-say that.
Is the wall discussed earlier a viable option for all of the men to pour through, as in the entire force that we brought with us, or a small contingent that will be left with you at the time? You and
Better be
potentially another
happening
individual.
soon, Captain, because there seems to be stuff going on the monitor.
Well, I don't have that feed as of the moment, so that's the...
Yeah, no priest is seeing this actually with me.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have time to maneuver the men? He says when you say that, he opens the frequency
to blow this hole, and you make calculated decisions through that.
Okay, he
They
says,
are
all
doing
men on me.
something.
He says, all men on me. Move towards the priest. Mechanicus included. Steel yourselves. Reload your weapons. We will destroy the enemies of mankind.
And I will rig a bomb here.
I'm just gonna move.
We're
gonna prepare ourselves. Prepare to breach is basically the order given.
I quickly message you before anybody else enters, particularly the other mechanicus. Please do not let them enter. I'm gonna burn the remains of these quote-unquote bodies. I don't want any other mechanics to see, for they might get the wrong impression.
Smart link to all my.
Yeah, so you would be able to do that before all of this goes out. You've got plenty of time to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to melt them away. There's nothing left except maybe bits of charred metal.
Yeah, that was happening during our discussion.
Yeah, naturally. I just didn't want his mechanicus buddies going,
what the fuck?
Yep.
You might have an emotion.
Nah, they would approve it at this.
Anyways. With the picked feed, okay, let me double check something real quick. I'm doing some...
They're doing sparkle magic.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing. I'm gonna give brief estimations. Basically, I'm gonna prepare all the Mechanicus and men. Within 5 meters of us breaching, potentially, is absolute heresy on a tech and whatever level. You are to burn and destroy anything you come across inside of that room that is living. We are to obliterate all who stand before us once we come through this wall. And basically, can I make an intelligence check that I will definitely be fate pointing if it's a bad roll, on what way melt-a-bomb / breaching charge is going to do to this wall and how much range we need to be back by?
Yes.
Okay,
go on and give me a... if you've got scholastic, anything to do with war, you can roll that.
Yeah, I've got Scholastic Tactica Imperialis. Any bonuses?
This is good. Plus 10 from the library.
Okay. I'm going to fate point that because I'm actually decent at it. The Hail game. Can I tell myself to do good? I'm just kidding.
If 2 meters. 2 meters is how far back you want to go.
2 meters, alright. So this is the wall itself, and so we need to be at least 3 back.
Yeah, be where I'm at, and you're fine.
Gotcha. So I'll be like, Father Xerxes, you are to be at the, be careful, but be at basically the minimum distance. Right when the hole opens, burn, and then we will maneuver through. And he
Strongest.
and he basically tells all of them prepare for close combat, set all weapons to fully automatic, and I'm sorry, I meant to select literally everyone. Except for Arcus. Actually, you can move your guys how you think they'd move. I'll just move me and Borky Boyo and my servo for now. Except I lost my Borky Boyo.
Well, because so we're hold on, we're getting ready to breach the wall, right?
Yup.
Okay.
And literally, you've been informed. Absolute heresy lies beyond this wall.
Okay, cool. I'm slightly out of it.
Yep, absolute heresy. All your men are told full auto. Literally, when we breach through, it just needs to be a cacophony of shots as we maneuver.
Okay.
And then I'll also inform the men to our left. To our left will be additional hostiles from reconnaissance.
Okay, I'm just getting these guys down here. Ooh, hold on.
And then the next question is for OX, are you going to be leaving all these guys down here? I know we had some men down here covering this side, and we would probably leave them just because, in the end, like you said, we have a route coming in to reinforce us this way.
I still
would
want
leave
those
that
four
secure.
guys. I still want them right there because in case those guys try to bleed out this way, we still need a fall blow.
I'm just letting you guys know we do have, just so you can see it for
we were
now.
just staying here for targeting
Yeah, there's that shield wall, and there's the melta gunner and the machine gunner that are set up there. So if they run that way, they will be able to cut them down. Which reminds me, I'm going to update
Yeah, I
them on
got
what's
2
going on.
pestilences in the last like 10
Yep.
minutes.
This is Archmilitant Arcus to our local break. This is Archmilitant Arcus to our local Night Stalkers. Just be advised, the Archmilitant and the Lord Road Trader are going to be breaching through a wall. If you keep an eye on that hall you're post up at, if you see anyone that is not us, you are ordered to fire on them. How copy?
Okay, so I'm going to activate this now before I blow the door.
I'm going to
So
reload the servo skull as we do that.
So I'm telling you, Captain, I'm going to activate all the servos while I do this.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
Quick. I'm
weird. I
just
don't know
getting-
why a reload activates the explosive damage, but it reloads.
So
I clicked the
I will-
R, which I thought was a reload.
If you
Sorry.
can do me a favor, I'm gonna go here after I activate it. So when I blow up,
Yeah. So you're good. Where are you placing the exact explosion? We need to know the breach point. Right
Yep.
here? Okay, all right. So I would probably
'cause
say.
I kind of wanted it right here between these pipes,
Mhm.
so that we could breach around this corner and use it as cover.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
With that standard breach tactics, would it be sound for me to have all men, including basically our frontline shields, would kind of cant the shield at an angle so that there's more guys being able to fire over them? So right when the breach pops off, the flamer fires. Everyone who has
Jackie
a
Lake
gun.
said to your data slate,
Oh,
I
hold
know
on
of this
one sec-
particular
God.
cult.
Hold on one second.
It is led by a heretic of much infamy.
Oh, hold on.
He
Yeah,
has brought
hold
whole
on.
planets to heresy.
Give me. Okay, all right. Jesus. I had a robot screaming in my ears.
Apologies for that.
No, it's not your fault. I didn't click away. I apologize.
Oh god, Lord help my frames.
Am I at
But-
safe distance?
Yes.
2 meters. 2 meters is
Okay,
safe
just
distance.
I'm just making sure. I don't want to put my gap.
Yep. So he's gonna set it up and then get out of the way. But Flamer fires in. All las guns fire like a volley of 3 shots, and then everyone starts pushing in with guns at the ready to just open fire on anything point blank and stick a bayonet into it. Basically, it is as brutal and dirty as you think tactics are. It's like we don't even see the smoke settle and we're firing. Like moving with men, I mean it's just rounds firing like. So yeah. So do
right,
we have?
so-
We do have one of the heavy guns right there. Good.
All right, here's my roll for the.
There's room for 4 bags. You should be able to put your.
So that is for the bomb and the servo.
And one, if he's able to make like a Vox signal to our reinforcements coming into the hangar bay, He'll be like, begin maneuvering reinforcements on our previous pass.
As
As
it
in our
explodes.
previous passages.
So as this explodes,
Yep.
I'm not captain. There's more stuff happening.
Yep, guns at the ready. Both. He's gonna have Archaeotech Las pistol. Can I do a aimed action? At something I can't see. Basically, he's just focusing on ready to fire if he sees a silhouette when the door opens.
Yeah, that's fine. You can hold.
Okay.
You have an aim action as you're basically preparing for that. All right, so
I will
that's
do the same with my las gun.
sounds good. So
That's what
the,
I said.
We're out of here.
the thing is going to be broken down. As that happens, you lose the feed OX,
Understood.
and from like the smoke here, I'm understanding like you're immediately having like the flamer go in to fill this entire area here of just like fire
yeah.
just indiscriminately.
Consecrated flamer.
Can I have this servo start flying over there?
Yeah, you can give it orders to do that. So let me move this, what it can do. See, so that's...
I know
13,
there's guys
24.
right here. Obviously. Oh my gosh, did I really just do that?
There you go.
I go.
Go, they're gone.
Motherfuck.
So you see a... So that's gone. You see fire coming in at this point here,
Mm-hmm.
taking up the place. Followed by the occasional like last fire. I take is people storming in, or are you waiting to see what's happening when once the smoke clears?
They're not storming in. I'm storming
Yes.
in.
Standardized
Those-
assault tactic is you, right when the door breaches, you open fire and basically push into confuse and
I'm just
befuddle
gonna
the
like
enemy.
throw in characters. Correct me if I'm wrong about the entrances. We're gonna have this, this,
And
this. Yep.
I would go here, and then this would be come here. It'll be like
Here, I'm gonna let me just
Oh,
adjust,
yeah.
guys.
there we go. I would make my way around
Well,
because I knew there were guys coming behind me.
Yep.
remember,
Right.
this is like
There's the one that's
a
But
heartbeat by heartbeat motion right now. So
Mhm.
let the GM do his thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
let-
No, do you guys do you. I'm just taking care of the other
No,
NPCs.
Okay.
So
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna let the GM move me because I don't know exactly what we see when we come into the room.
I know
So,
exactly what's in this room.
right.
So I'm flaming all the way around, but I'm gonna come around this corner and then sidestep as I'm flaming because I know exactly where those guys are.
Mm-hmm.
And my heart is set on this. So I
Yeah.
call it tunnel vision, and I
Mhm.
don't see these guys over here. I don't see them, even though I do on the screen. I don't see them.
Mhm.
My focus is right here. All of this, burn it to the ground.
Yep.
It would be really safe.
So this is how I'm envisioning that you're able to sort of like push in with everything that's going on.
Okay.
All right, you come in. You are flaming. All of that's happening. Dust is going to settle down after a few seconds, and just to make sure this is done right, you see standing at the center. There is no bodies anymore, but you see an individual here. I need everyone to roll me a fear check. You're in the presence of a demon.
Mhm.
Oh boy!
Does anyone give us bonuses?
We'll go down the list here. So it has a natural fear of -20 for your willpower roll.
Nice.
And you need to make two. One is for not shitting your pants. The other one's to not gain insanity. As you're looking at this hulking a creature with the face of a pig, horns sticking out of it, small wings flying about.
So I have unshakable faith. So I really don't have fear. Does that work?
So you don't get fear, so you're not shitting your pants. You can still go insane from seeing a demon.
Okay.
So you
So-
need to roll me the second one. which
One
is at
thing
minus- Go on.
One thing I will put out there, though I'm still affected by demons because it ignores Jaded, I do have Iron Discipline, which means crew may re-roll willpower if they can see or hear me.
Yeah.
This affects everyone's willpower bonus, so it's plus 10. It's a plus 10 to command on boarding actions. Would that count for this?
Would count for the first one, which is fear. But
Gotcha.
then sanity is not something that there are many
Yeah,
talents
that's
to
fair.
fight against.
So it's it's only a minus 10 on that point for the first roll. And then
for the first roll, it's a minus 20. For the second one, it's a minus 10.
okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay, so then
But you do get to re-roll. Remember that, guys. You do get to re-roll.
Okay. So
Probably gonna fail out the gate. Nope,
Alright, so-
I succeeded the first one. Okay, cool.
well, so wouldn't I have? Oh no, I gotta do it with the minus 10. That's right. Okay. So minus 10.
And succeed. Nice. Fire. Fuck you, demon.
Die
Die in a fire. You get to re-roll.
that.
That was
Oh,
the
'cause yeah,
reroll, unless you
No,
spell.
no, I
Okay.
didn't do it properly the first time because I didn't have the minus 10 there.
Okay.
I'm fate
So-
pointing that.
That
Mhm.
is, this is my proper reroll.
Well,
And
now is my fate point reroll.
and hold on, let me see how many people can I use a command test for Iron Discipline? Basically to see how many people I affect.
There we go.
wait,
Yes.
I put in a minus 10. Was I supposed to put in a minus 10?
Yes, because that's
Yeah.
the insanity of you seeing a demon, an actual demon standing in front of you.
And so
Okay,
now,
even though, okay, I'm just getting confused with what David's saying and everybody's saying.
So
I got-
basically, David's going on about fear. You are
Okay.
ignoring fear because
Mhm,
you're too
yeah.
fanatical. You're just like
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
Please.
I don't get feared, but I guess I failed my willpower of insanity.
But
I
did
use a fate point and I failed it.
So my question
here-
is hold on. My question is this. Does Iron Discipline in your mind, Saxius, affect insanity rolls? Because technically it just says re-roll willpower if they can see or hear me. Which means potentially any willpower checks. Let me double check the actual oh, that's what I wrote down. Let me actually double check the actual skill set. me a second.
So Saxus, I actually have a reason to use this now. Because of our little run-in with how fucky the warp is to people, and upon seeing this thing, would I be able to use my plus 10 for that blood oath when rolling with my insanity?
Oh,
I forgot about that. Because he would see that and be like, well, I don't want to end up like her. I ain't gonna end up like her. Would I be able to use that plus 10 bonus for my insanity?
How feasible does that argument sound to you?
Let my rat brain.
That means a no.
yeah.
No, let my rat brain make a better argument. My character knows that this is a warp entity, obviously, because there's no fucking normal thing that looks like this.
Yeah.
He also realizes that, like our run-in with the other, with our other associate that was affected by the warp, he knows that the warp is, by and large, it does shit like this, and that's going to cause him to remember what he swore, and that how that applied to Annabelle if she were to turn into a demon, and dealing with demons and shit in general. I see a demon right here. And I had something else I was going to say, and I forgot.
I'm pretty sure I said you could use it for all social encounters, correct?
It just said in situations where it might apply. It didn't say social encounters.
Okay, in situations where it might apply. I really don't. I'm not convinced by your argument.
Fair enough.
That's just all what it's coming down to. I get that you're trying, but I just don't. It does not sound like a convincing argument to me that it's such a stretch. I get that she's, the warp, she can't turn into all of these other things, but so far, like, it's a very big, like, strain of what if.
No, fair
Um,
enough. So it's
that's
minus 20 on the insanity one.
uh,
For the
no,
willpower.
minus 10. Minus 10 for
Minus
the
10 on the willpower for insanity.
When
Fuck.
I think
Okay.
actually are-
when doing those rerolls, do you take the second roll regardless, or the higher of the two?
the second roll regardless.
But do you want to
Oof.
farm?
Oh,
Okay,
and
so
Saxius, I did forget that I spend a fate point. I don't need a reroll, and I ignore insanity because of pure faith. I did forget about that because it's hidden in my special abilities. So I have
Okay.
to still spend my fate point, which I did, but I ignore it.
Okay.
So
what happens on this since I rolled a 0 with
Yeah,
insanity?
okay, that's not better.
You pass.
Sweet.
You pass, like, by the fucking teeth.
Well,
You feel your mind starting to break, and then the faith in the Emperor barely
And-
saves you.
Yeah.
Because I also had that 0.9 for the willpower check earlier, after I finally, because I had did it properly, fucked it up, did the reroll, which also fucked up, then I used a fate point for the reroll.
wait, so the fear test is minus 10, not minus 20?
Minus 20. That's the fear
Okay.
test.
Alright, no, everything checks out there then.
Alright, cool.
2 failures, one at a 0.6, and the other one at a now minus 3.9.
Okay. Alright, so let's just go down the line here because we've got a bunch of rolls. So, Abram, you succeeded your first roll, so you're not feared. Neither are you, Thomas, or did you re-roll that?
Minus, it's
No, minus. You did minus 10 for the first one, so that's the fear. Oh, sorry, the insanity that you did.
I've got plus 10 to resist fear,
Ah, okay, I'm with you.
so the first one I got 0.2, then I did a reroll, and I got the negative 0.6. So
negative 0.6, okay. So, for that, we're gonna go down line. Now, how are we doing for time?
Okay, so the
I'm great. I want to
I'm
keep
good.
rolling. Let's do this.
Yeah, I just talked to my wife. She's good for me to.
Alright.
And
Jackie,
I
Breacher.
did my roll.
I am golden.
I've got a little juice left in me.
Really
Okay.
quick, I just want to go grab a glass of water and use the restroom. I don't know if anyone else needs to. I really need to grab some water real fast.
Right, you go first. Go for it.
I'll be right back.
I'll just go down line. So, Thomas, give me a quick D100 for the shock table. Just a flat D100, 48. Reasonably shocked, the character backs away from the thing that confronts him. You get a minus 10 for all events, all things that you roll from here on until the end of the encounter. Matthias, I take that you passed the first one, yep, and the second one you passed as well, fine. Abraham is going to be back.
Skin of my teeth on both.
Yes. Now, Cersei, you said you're spending a fate point to ignore fear and insanity.
Yeah, I immediately ignore fear. It doesn't bother me, and I spend a fate point to ignore insanity.
Broken ass character.
Welcome to being the missionary. I'm not scared of you, demon. Why? I have the Emperor.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm just gonna do like a quick for the Night Stalkers. How are they doing? Not too well.
Well, so the thing I rolled, which I affected 13 individuals around us, so that includes player characters with my command roll. I did the command test to see if I can actually use the ability. I got 6.9 degrees of success. I rolled a nat 7. And then 2d10 plus 4, so all of them get the iron what's its nuts. Basically, they get to re-roll fear tests.
Yeah, so I re-rolled it for them. So they went from 57 to 49. It's unfortunately still a failure. It's the same
Gotcha.
effect, which is that panic just grips them. They can't flee, and they can only take half action.
Gotcha.
And they get a minus 20 for all of their events and gain 1d5 insanity points.
All right. Nice. I'm gonna fuck this demon up.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, jeez.
Hopefully that's
okay,
one of
I
our
just-
guys rolling against it. Come on now. This is mechanicus. They don't have insanity. Dab.
I'm doing Elysians.
Mm-hmm.
This is
That's
very
it.
hilarious.
That does not compute.
Saxies, just so you know that the pure faith, I just read it again because it's been a while. The
Mhm.
explorer is always immune to the effects of demonic presence, including the negative modifiers to his willpower.
Well, ain't that just bullshit?
Now, can you expound that to the rest of us?
I'm
Is
back.
a real
What I missed.
question.
So-
Obviously, Father Xerxes is just immune to being afraid of demons in general.
Yeah,
period.
yes.
Ever.
Literally.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't matter.
Just mechanically, he can stand in front of demons and be like, "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, that's
Pretty
adorable that you're large.
Pretty
That's
much.
that's adorable. You literally
Adorable.
say that out loud. Adorable.
Oof.
That was wrong. That was the wrong roll for me. Still an 85. That's pretty fucking bad.
Bad for who?
Omega.
You're Elysians. Oh, sorry.
Omega,
so-
fucking check your shit.
I have no
It's-
idea what's going on right now.
That's all right. I'm going down
bad
the list.
things.
I'm just gonna get. So the Elysians are all panicking. They are fucking fearful, and they've all gained 4 points of insanity. They are NPCs, so they don't want to get more than 10 before they're gonna become unusable, and you're gonna have to put them in a psych ward for a while.
I'll mind
So
wipe
that's-
them.
Yeah, you could do that too. Abram,
Mm-hmm.
we are going down the line. So you passed your fear test, from what I can see, and then you went down to your insanity roll that you failed. You passed it by
No,
like
I got a
what?
0.
you got a 0. 0.9. That's good. So you're fine there. So you're not pinned, but you are like unnerved, and you don't get any. You get no insanity. So, Tomulus, you didn't pass your fear test, from what I can see.
Correct.
And did you roll a D100? Yeah, you did. So you got that, and then you didn't pass the insanity either. Okay, so roll me, because you got a 4.7 degrees of failure. It's going to be 1d5 plus 2 insanity that you will be gathering.
1d5 plus 1 because of my talent. Hey, look at that.
Ah, would you look at that?
Yay!
Oh, hey, welcome to the slightly insane club, bud.
All right, can I have some damage from the fire?
Consecrated.
Will do.
Wait, hold on. Did we give you I thought I got you consecrated.
Yeah,
Didn't I
we
get you
already
consecrated?
did.
Okay. Concern.
Do I have any? I'm just curious. I know we've been asking a lot, but do I have any modifiers on this?
No, you hit it immediately. I just need
Yeah.
the damage. Because
Right,
this
oh
is
yeah,
holy
fuck.
fire versus unholy being.
By the way,
Oh.
do those grenades you gave us, those special ones?
I was about to be super cool and you ruined it.
Sorry.
Those grenades.
I'm pulling up the stats at the moment. Give me a moment and I will tell you exactly what they do.
I'm sorry.
You've ruined me being all badass. Really?
I'm sorry, Captain. It's my robot brain.
Omega, who's crazy now? Kill this man.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Omega, reset yourself.
Right? Oh god.
Is that an order?
Oh Jesus! Remember, there are things that are taken literally by Sexius.
My question is that an order?
That was out of character. That was out of character.
I'm curious what a reset does.
It means he goes out of panic mode, but he spends a turn of being inactive.
Ooh.
Yes, I
Make a
accept it.
deal. Wow, make a deal with the devil. There you go. In and out, up and down.
In this case, a literal devil.
with
Well, I
Sax-
guarantee I'm going to block him while he's resetting.
Unless it leaps over you all. Whatever. Where the fuck
Well,
did I grenade?
upon saying that, here is his lawyer. He's here to negotiate a deal. So,
Right?
exactly. So please sign the contract. Blood preferred.
Nope. Inaccurate. Not
It's
gonna
like,
do it.
That's gonna be a no from me, Chief.
All right, brilliant. So you do that amount of damage to see if he is fading. Ooh, he's staying.
Yeah, he is fucking staying. Jesus. That's 10. Where the
That's
fuck?
10.
Yeah, right. Your fear. The sweetness. The cocaine.
10 out of 10.
Well, so
10.
the holy fire bathes over this creature, and it squeaks and oinks in pain, but you can see it is just loving the fact it is alive.
There it is. Okay.
Over the comms, you just hear like a consistent, like, holy be the name of the god emperor. His word be sacred, yada yada yada. From Tomulus, as he's witnessing this, he's just like going into like praying mode as this is happening. And yeah,
Okay.
I think at this point we need to roll initiative.
All right. Well, yes. I am going to use a fate point and get a nat 10.
Wait, you can do that?
Yes. I'm gonna use a fate point and get a nat 10. Remove it from my current. Nat 10 plus 4 equals 14. I get a 14. Oh god, 147. That's not how that works.
What?
Have you made a pact with the Dark Elder and Slanesh at the same time?
Right, exactly.
Like, dude,
No,
what
I
are you-
took all of the Dark Eldar drugs at the same time.
Okay, listen here. I don't know which cult
I
you're
made a
fucking around
pact with... No. I made a pact with Nurgle to get the toughness bonus to be able to survive all the drugs.
Look at that.
Now, oh god, now you're going to like Horus levels of fuckers.
You don't
Like,
get the
hold on.
Righteous Fury, sadly enough. Just let you know. You don't get the
I
Righteous
know.
Fury at an initiative, which makes me sad. But you definitely don't want the Dark Eldar to Righteous Fury over and over and over.
Just
with,
be like,
with
10,
agility.
roll! 10, roll!
Yeah, they're dirty with that.
Actually, Tomulus, did you roll? Nope. Yeah, you did. Nope, that's a 43.
Tomless will require 1d10 plus your agility modifier, my friend. As you're freaking the fuck out. That's an 11. Good.
Alright, let's quickly do this.
Alright, can I read out the grenade that I'm about to yeet once it's my turn?
Yes.
Or everyone's probably going to yeet. Alright. Psych out grenade. Demons and other warp entities caught in the blast must make a challenging willpower test, which I'm hoping will get a negative from the consecrated fire, or suffer 3d10 energy and be stunned for 1d5 rounds.
No, wait, that's the other way around, so it fails. Yep. 3d10.
Oh, he's well, hold on. It's technical. Oh, it's OX's turn. Oh no.
No, it's
Okay.
you go at the same time.
Okay. Well, I'm a free action, prep the grenade and yeet it. That's what I'm gonna do while he does whatever he's gonna do.
Well, I'm going to unload on this.
How large is this thing, by the way?
Well, this is the size
Dude,
of a
this
space
is
marine.
awesome.
So I get a plus 10.
Yes.
All right. Let me double
I
check the range
I'm
real
just
quick.
fucking around the outside, but the debuff is
Technically-
fixed in every-
Unloading on this thing, if I remember correctly, from this range is a plus 6.
All right. Here's
Watch the ticks. You see the ticks
here's me trying to game the game, Saxius.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's at the epicenter of 4.5 meters, right?
The
My
radius
maximum
is
throw
really
range for a
big,
grenade is
so
9 meters
spreads.
because it's 3 times 3 for your throw radius.
The trick is to don't.
Technically,
don't
do I
spread your
get the
damage.
bonus of half range as well?
hit by the
Yes.
mortar.
Yes, plus 20. Fuck you, demon.
No,
God.
just hit one.
I'm a fate point that.
And let the debuff like spread to all.
Can I do a good job
David-
myself?
No, you
David,
can't.
listen.
I
do
will
not make
also,
me have to- do not make me deliver a
Wait,
two-liner
meters.
and have to behead this demon. Do not make me have to do that.
25 meters.
You clone
please.
yourself just to
Because
give yourself
I will
bonus.
I
Good
will die.
lord.
No, it's everything. And the more
Oh.
the more stacks you have,
Oh my.
the bigger it
Wow.
spreads.
That's
That's-
8 rounds into it.
Yep.
I think the maximum is what, like, heavy solar bolters. And bolters are what, like, maximum is 6 rounds?
10.
10? Oh,
That's a rate of fire 10.
that's 8. Why?
Yes. Here you go, buddy.
Oh no. Did you just disappoint Saxius?
Hold on.
No.
Well, remember, they get demonic toughness. That's the problem.
Mhm.
No. I've got
Ah.
to sort through all of this damage now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait,
I
that-
think you
oh, hold on,
really
that
noticed
33
it
doesn't
when
count,
you
that's-
were away.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh wait, 8. Never mind.
I
I'm done.
succeed in the grenade.
Jeez. Man,
That guy's
great
taking
job.
for almost 300,000 damage.
Well, everyone says great job. Just remember, it's a demon. It may just ignore everything. And where's the little one? Where did the little one go? Concern.
What little?
Oh, no. That was a joke.
That
Oh
was a
my
joke.
god. The lawyer. I was looking for the lawyer.
It's like someone just turns around. It's like all in a day's work, and it's just attached to like the top of their spine through their neck.
Oh god, right? It's just sucking on their brain.
It's like
Not like this.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Suit.
You
I guess
got a
it's really
leech on
good
your
against
neck.
bosses with-
Oh god, we're doomed. If Portunus is its lawyer, we're doomed.
Oh no.
Just submit your souls.
Never.
I hate all of you.
I have an easier solution, and it's the commissar blowing his brains out.
Yeah,
from the
exactly.
Flash gets
Eats a
comics.
gun. Eats a gun. Exactly. Alright, Faith and coin,
Alright.
3d10. Okay.
So he is soaking a lot of the low ones, like 12s doesn't do much,
after
15
having
doesn't
to
do
get him for
much.
so long, this thing is
Um,
so-
Righteous
He does
Fury.
look like... Fuck yeah. He
Righteous
does
Fury.
look
Oh,
Righteous
no.
Fury.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, it ends.
Alright, that's 30.
Fuck you,
40,
you fucking
6.
demon. Hold on. Slash roll.
That's too much damage.
Ah, he's only stunned for 1 round. Damn it.
52 damage then.
Jesus, that's 26, 36.
52 energy
52.
damage.
Oh!
That is from the psycho grenade.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And he's stunned for 1 round, which means literally as a free action, Matthias screams, "Obliterate it!"
You
One
have, you have fire, you have a fully automatic bolter firing into it, and then you've got this grenade going off. And you've got... God's sake, I mean, that's just the 2 up here. Abram, would you like to throw in on this?
God, I really want to hit him with my sword, but I know it's a bad idea.
I mean, you do
Go
have
on.
guns, though.
I
Go on.
do. No, I'm not hitting with my sword. I'm not that dumb. No.
It's not very dumb. I mean,
No, it's pretty dumb considering there's a hair thrower that went off, there's bolt rounds that went off, a psycho grenade that went off.
Come, drive closer so I might hit it with my sword.
Oh my god. I'm removing 1 psych out grenade from my inventory, Saxius. Just let you
Yes,
know.
please.
So I'm
Thank you.
not
Like,
being a
I-
scumbag.
Like, if this all failed, I'm gonna be real. I was prepared to just charge and be like, I'm gonna go for the head. If I don't, my life was spent well.
Right?
Alright, so Abram, give me your
Oh.
attack, followed by you, Tumulus.
Wait, tech.
Attack.
Oh, attack. Blizzard skill. Okay, yeah. So plus 10 because Weapon Master Les. I'm firing my hell gun.
Nice.
Yeet.
Good hits.
nice. Righteous Fury in that.
I think
Oh,
that's
no,
Saxius
that's,
attacking
that's
us.
Saxi.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
it
what's
is.
going on right now.
Well,
That's
it's
just,
a lot.
it's just these guys up here taking aimed shots for the heads.
I love my boys.
They're like
Okay.
elves
Oh my
in this
God.
game, man.
Ooh.
I tell you.
Alright.
I realized
ahead and
the
give me damage.
The plan we made was sound, but man, this math was bad.
We didn't have time.
I
Um,
know.
It's
Sax-
worth it.
Sax-
It's worth it. The
Saxius,
God Emperor is with us.
Saxius, what did you say?
Go ahead and roll me damage.
Like I said, if I don't fist bump you by the end of this, I don't deserve to live.
Super. Thank you very much. Dominus. Thank you
That
very
that isn't real. 1 second.
Hold on. Remember, it's large tastic. Okay, well, I mean 3.4. Remember, it's
3.4.
also as large as you, so you get a +10. Half range, another +10.
Okay, so that's actually 1 more degree of success, and that means I'll get all 3 rounds in.
Yes.
Oh.
We want. Can you tell that all of the Imperial people are considerably worried? Hey, you guys see a demon, everyone shoots it. Well, I mean,
So,
you said everyone shoots it. Everyone shoots it.
So, is it still alive at this point, or?
Chanting loudly. Oh lord.
You don't get to ask that question. You get to have the
are
DM
you-
narrate.
Are you stopping to find out if it's dead? Or
No.
Are you shooting?
No. No, I'm just like, it's like the amount of damage and shit that's happened. It's like, I would have figured you'd be like, yeah, he's fucked.
Demons
now I'm just
have
like,
the Demons have the thing where they halve the damage, they double their toughness before you add anything else in.
So imagine that. So
Yes.
so remember that like 50 damage that was done. Half that by 25, right?
Yeah.
They get to automatically double their toughness bonus on top of that, right? So this thing could have like a 5, so that's a 10 out the gate. So it's only taking 15 points of damage, and you have no idea how much health it has.
Yes.
And that's one
how it
attack.
happens.
So all the attacks that were like, oh yeah, I did like 16, bruh. Yeah, it ignores that. What?
Oh, that's a total of 63 I rolled there. That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
before we
annoyed.
even- This is before I introduce you to the rule called Stuff of Nightmare.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Which is the rule where you can blow off his arms and legs, and that's not considered a killing blow until you actually roll a killing blow on the critical chart.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that in Dark Heresy.
Does this turn into like a Black Knight situation then?
This
Yes,
is
that's
like
what-
demons.
It's like, all right, we'll call it a draw.
Remember,
No, as it will fight, no matter how many limbs you take away from it.
It
Basically,
doesn't
uses
have
eye
any
laser beams.
limbs.
it
It's
uses
just a
eye laser
torso.
beams.
Listen,
Eye laser
if-
beams.
It's just only a flesh wound.
Listen, just a suggestion: if you guys have bolt guns, like start shooting them in the chest, because chest shots can also lead to headshots, and they
So-
can't exactly do anything if those limbs
I
aren't
have a
attached to
heavy
anything.
bolter. That's what I've been using.
Oh, do you need shot placements for those other?
No, I got
rounds,
them.
or-
I got
Okay.
them. So
Yeah,
you can do more damage, Cersei's.
Oh, okay.
Because
Gotcha.
I'm assuming that that trigger of that flamer is
Oh,
just being
yeah.
tightened.
Oh yeah. It's yes, and more yes.
As you're just walking closer to it, trying to make sure that even the ashes are incinerated.
Accurate.
Accurate.
I love how because technically consecrated fire is the only thing that ignores the whole demonic thing, which is bullshit.
I like how you say that that's BS, and you're like, yes, I want this demon to murder all of you.
This is a really good thing I'm on board, y'all.
Hey man, there is. Let's put it this way.
This
They-
is the moment.
They glassed an Imperial world to be able to
By
get
the
those
way,
ashes.
This entire time I haven't been able to speak, but this entire time I've been yelling, litanies of the God Emperor towards this thing to, one, to inspire the men, and two, to break the will of this demon. Whether, it happens or not, I am determined to not only destroy its body, but I want to destroy its very existence.
Okay. Well, we're now in a new turn. It is still standing. I'm just gonna move this one further back here. It is technically stunned for 1 round. So let me just mark that down here. But yeah, it's looking like it's been taking a few punches. Just
All
a
right,
few.
can you wake this boy up since it's a new round?
Abomination detected. Initiating combat.
I like how he like wait. Hold on. What? Oh, okay. Here.
Target
Here.
acquired.
Yes. Access denied.
Denied.
Commander,
That's
please stand
that's the
aside.
one time. That's the one time I
Oh.
make the meme.
OX.
That's you,
You hear over
OX.
the box. Commander, please stand aside.
Remember, he's also your melee expert.
Yes, I know he's my melee expert, but the thing is, I'm willing to sacrifice him for the good of the.
Okay.
So do you stand aside? This way, that way.
Just have him like tackle
No,
him back into the warp.
Right about here. Yeah, right about there. Just out of Flamer's reach, but enough if I want to hold a canister of more napalm to drop into that.
Yes.
All right. How do I explain this? He gets out because he quick whips out like a staff, attaches his sword into that, so he's got a two-wielded like halberd,
Nice.
so to speak, using his own power sword. Activates the power sword and charges it. Up here.
Emperor speed.
Alright, so that's a minus 10.
The Omnisci guide, calculate, and thrust all your.
And if that is a decent roll, which it is, he's gonna
Yeah.
have a second one.
Come on, another.
Little
Oh,
bitch, it's
sad day.
like 69.
Do a good job. Can Matthias say that out loud?
Yes, you
Since we're
can.
taking the same role. Do a good job. Matthias will actually say out loud, "Burn this abomination from existence." And can I make a command test to snap the men who are just fucking shocked out of it?
Yeah, let me do a quick roll for them.
Yep.
Be great.
Can I do a command test to see if I can assist them?
Yes.
Oh, they're all.
Alrighty.
Yeah, David, 4 melted guns would be fantastic.
It would be. 4.4 degrees of success. I will roll the roll.
There we go. So he runs over, and in 6 seconds, you see him whirling this weapon around, giving 4 attacks in 6 seconds.
Jesus. Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Wow. Well, you know what? Fuck him and his coolness. I'm just kidding.
That's some John Wick shit right there.
I mean, it is a mechanicus specifically designed for CQC.
Yep. And I would like to start shooting at him now.
Yep.
8 potential Elysians are affected by my command test.
Alright, roll.
With that, he will draw an additional pistol, and I will use the all-out attack to make a ballistic skill test with both plasma and archaeotech to shoot this thing.
Yes, spread.
Let me double check everything real quick. Rain.
Has anyone been shouting out like commands to each other, or has it all just been like unified hatred towards this one item?
Oh, there's definite been commands.
I'm
commanding him back to where where he came from.
The one thing
That
I
count?
would suggest is that whoever took up left side, which seems to be the mechanicus, they would probably have started shifting their eyeballs, that way, because that was part of the battle strategy. Was we push in, everyone on the left or
This is
right
defense.
engage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while
Range 30 meters.
so when these things start moving down the hallway, hopefully they'll see these guys interact.
Yeah, because you've made them aggressive.
Yes.
Honey.
But I've also said, hey, these are mechanicus.
Hold the shot there. So 30.
Alright.
Oh
Technically
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Saxius, I will ask one question.
Mhm.
He would have yeeted the grenade with his left hand, but his right hand would have had the Archaeotech las pistol in it. Can I hold over that aimed shot that I originally had?
Yes.
Sweet. All right, cool. All right, then I will roll the damage for things.
By the way, did you count all the four damages?
Yeah. It's looking a lot worse for wear now.
Check. Roll, what is it? How did I get? I got 7 degrees of success. So. Okay. So I do 11 pen 6 and 19 pen 2.
Alrighty.
19
I
pen
call-
2 was achieved
Can I
by
call
me
Brian?
7.2 degrees of success with accurate quality on the Archaeotech las pistol.
Yep. What's up, Oix?
Can I call Septon to come guard this wall up?
He is struggling to get past everyone. Oh, that's over here.
Understand, but like I said, I want him to start moving his way over here so he can start watching this.
Abraham, Tumblus, and Xerxes did more attacks and damage.
Well, hold on. So were the Elysians were not snapped out yet?
Only 3 of them did, the closest ones.
Okay.
Can we physically push them out of the way is the real question.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
you
was
can.
my next.
Playing
Okay.
2 audio files at the same time.
What does that mean?
You can't even
What do you mean?
tell what
Snap
he's
out of the
saying.
way? Snap out?
No. Green square around the number.
What number?
Righteous
Oh,
Fury.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought
Yeah,
so.
so yeah, roll me another 10 for damage. 14, Jesus Christ.
On the consecrated flamer.
Keep it
Dab,
going.
dab,
So
dab.
Keep it going.
Well, he can only keep it going so much. He's got clip 6, but he's fired like 3 shots thus far, so yeah, so
So this
slash
is-
R. Oh
And I did
my
it again.
god.
Oh, no, we
well,
did it again.
well,
No,
you
we
did
did
a
it again.
hold on.
24.
You did a second attack.
No, but that's
This
fine.
is-
I'm
okay.
that's still a 10.
So just slash roll D10. That's all you have to do.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
Slash R1, and yeah, but it's the same result. So we're now
Yeah,
at
but to say-
24.
I love
so
it because
just
it's
hit-
fully fired.
Okay, so hit roll, or do you want me to slash roll D10?
I really don't care. I'm still looking at the
Slash
the
roll
actual
D10.
Okay,
Slash.
there it goes.
There you go. Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's 31 points of damage.
24.
Okay.
Yep. 31 points of consecrated damage.
Okay, here's the problem. That was number 6. I am down.
Reload
to
time.
roll.
All right.
Yep, I am now down for 2 rolls.
Gotcha. Can I do a free action?
Yes.
I tell Jaeger, guard, Xerxes, and he maneuvers.
That's adorable.
I know.
Standing between a very pissed off demon
Yep.
and the one person he really wants to kill is an adorable little doggo.
The goodest, excuse me, the goodest of boys. It says so on my item sheet. Right there. I'm showing it to Jeff. Jaeger,
Wait, hold on.
the
I don't
goodest
see-
of boys.
I don't see it say the goodest of boys on my sheet.
That's because you don't have a Jaeger on your sheet.
But I'm looking at his sheet. It doesn't say he's the goodest of boys.
You have to look at my sheet. His sheet only tells you stats. My sheet in the gear says Jaeger, the goodest of boys.
His sheet doesn't tell me anything.
Black him.
That's because you're garbage and can't see the truth. If you could, your men would be firing right now.
There you go.
Got him.
One of them already died.
What
No
the fuck,
argument.
Xavier? I want to see this shit.
He's actually in other character sheets.
Okay.
No, it's not Jaeger, it's
best of boys. Now,
No matter what you say.
because Saxus brought it up for
One
me.
died from the
Thank
ship.
you. Because apparently
So-
there's some things my eyes aren't privy to.
Accurate.
Omega is being pulled in as this creature receives the final blessing of fire. Oh,
Can I
that reminds
throw
me.
my tendril at him and try to pull him away?
How long is your tendril?
2 squares.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Can I? If I move up, can I get it?
But haven't you been shooting?
Yes, but it's like it's a tendril, so.
But if you've been shooting, then it means you've been having to stand there for those 6 seconds.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Since I need to resolve my shooting, I would like to do this.
I would do an out of character suggestion. You can use a free action to tell him to fall back.
Yeah, I could do that.
See what happens.
Fall back.
All right.
Matthias says the same thing if he sees energy drawing anything inwards.
All right.
Concern.
These guys.
My tentacle omega.
These guys
I'm,
are going out of the way.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna make a shot on the demon. I'm gonna put my hell gun into burst, 3-round burst, and I'm gonna target the face.
The question is which face? It now has 50.
Well, but here's the thing. So I'm well under half range. I'm almost point blank.
But is it your turn?
I believe the initiative says it is my fucking turn.
it is. Because him and
I
Dominus
wasn't
are going
looking.
down. So it's fine. So Dominus, you've shot, you've done 30 points of damage, which is delicious.
As it ignores, probably half that. Stupid fucking demons.
So I'm firing in burst. I have +10 for Weapon Master for Laz. Would I get another +10 since I'm like within? I'm 5 meters away from him basically.
You're at half range. It's
Yeah.
the size
So
of a space marine. You get an
that'd be
additional +20.
Oh, so I'd be at +30 then?
Yes.
What
'Cause-
do I get for aiming into his ugly ass face?
Is it
What's the penalty?
Negative
Negative 20. at that
20
point.
for aim shot?
It's normally 30, but do you have Deadeye shot?
No, he has
No.
Laz weapon expert,
I have
so
a-
like that's
I have
his jam.
Minus 20 then. So
So +10, just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then do I just roll that once for the burst?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Great.
that's pretty
that's 2
good.
hits.
2 hits. That's 3 degrees of success.
Yes,
get
but
an
every
additional
every 2 degrees of success gives you an additional hit.
Gotcha.
But it's
You don't-
full automatic is the one that gives you every degree of success.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also, storm is a thing you'd need, which is dirty.
Okay. So then roll 2 things of damage.
Yes, please. Cersei, you're out, so I take that you're recharging your weapon.
Yep. This is one roll. Yeah, I have to. So I have to. It's 2 entire rolls. What it says to
Yep.
2 full reloads. So yeah.
2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, as this round is coming to an end, you have the crackling here. You have Omega having to roll to see whether he's being sucked into the warp as this demon is just going, yoink, you're coming with me.
Yeet.
Oh.
Can I burn a point?
Are you burning it to save him?
I will burn it.
Jesus. Okay. There you go.
The love of the mechanicus grows deep.
I wouldn't remove that, Saxius. I mean, there are.
There. I have 2 fate points from now on.
There you are.
Until you get more,
The-
you know.
The being has been banished back to the warp.
So literally, when I burned that fate point, I looked at him and said, "No, you will not go into the portal." Venus was
I have not acquired archaeotech. I cannot allow this. He will swing his sword or his weapon backwards, cutting off the arm and getting out of harm's way.
excellent. I
And
step
that's
out
where
of
we
the
will leave it.
priest's. I'm gonna step out of the priest's way so he can burn that, sir.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm getting ready to pass out myself, so I will see you all next time.
See you all next time.
Nah, man.
I declare this area
Consecrated.
I'll spoof out some incense.
Consecrated.
So are we calling it on that one, or are we continuing?
I
Look
think it
up.
would be best that we call it on that one, because
Yeah.
I need to sort of catch up with what these guys would have been up to, because as you would have been doing this, they would have come down, and these guys are the first ones, so they would have been running in. So I need to.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
Yes, I did.
Disgusting.
Beep boop beep. Engage the first things you encounter. Beep. Access denied.
Exactly.
okay,
And
that's
I'm
the
linking up
only
the
time.
servo skull to spot them, so it's literally like, hey, they're over here. Come closer. Hey, it's the nap.
You're like, friends. Hey,
listen.
oh god damn it! I knew you were gonna make that. Hey, listen, friends over here. Give them hugs with your pincers.
Yep.
Did you guys have fun?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
I love.
my.
Finally, someone has burned a fate point.
Brian, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. When you opened up with that flamethrower, if you turned my dude into a Rice Krispie, I was prepared to throw you out of a window without opening it. Later on, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
You were gonna kill what?
I never said I was gonna kill him. I just said I was gonna throw him out of a window without opening it first.
It doesn't mean kill. It just means grossly maim.
Yeah.
I saw a man about to be torched by my own team.
Don't
My
worry.
guy doesn't.
The
my guy doesn't
silence
like
means you would have been beaten to a pulp by the rest of the party. What? Don't worry about it. Silence.
There is this session did me a big concern.
Welcome to 40K. Your men are expendable.
Not to me.
That's fair, but you and your men are now expendable.
What are you talking about? There's a guy with an open slit throat, so that means that I can put a vox box.
I need to find the meme.
The meme where you get vented out into space? What?
No.
Naked?
No.
Yeah, but
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me boot up the shadow play. Or it could take its sweet.
Okay,
fucking time.
there's two really good ones, so hold on. I have to. Chris Pratt should play me one. You're expendable.